finally working. Alright, time for some more Rambo. Mission 14. No man left behind. Okay, map's all set up. Got everything there. Hero start down here. Got the threat deck set. Yes, it has jungle set, enemy set, trap set, and the adapt set. That has good cards. So not all the threat cards will be horrible. They get all their tactics cards, 5 gear slots. They both have their gear. Playing with Rambo and Co again. Most of the missions have seemed pretty easy using only 2 characters. I feel that this one's probably going to be the same. But I don't want to go to 4 characters. Alright, use whatever gear you want. So yeah, they have their gear. Co has her RPG again. Blast some enemies in the face, blow them up. Okay, what are we trying to do? Rescue the POWs from all 3 camps. Lose if any hero has 4 wounds or objectives are not completed at the end of round 11. So 11 rounds to just get up there and get those. Sounds pretty easy. Okay, you have to get adjacent to a POW token and then use 1 alert to free 1. And that's all you do. Go up to 1 and use 1 alert. I guess you can't be at maximum alert. I'll play it that way. It doesn't say otherwise. So I don't know, but that's the way I'm going to play it. All right. Anything else to do? Well, briefing. All right, Bao says, that's where the POWs are being held. Be careful, Rambo. Remember, you're not expendable.
I'm always careful.
Ting. Oh yeah. The camp's defenses are destroyed. A gun in my hands is a surgical instrument of death.
I'll land us on the outskirts of camp. Let's get those POWs and get out of here.
Troutman. The time for subtlety is over. This is war. This time, nobody is left behind.
Just the bodies of our enemies.
That's right, Rambo. All right. Alright. Oh, place Russian Hind helicopter card next to the enemy track. Alright, so gonna need that one too. Oops. Okay. Let's see. This was the one that does 3 damage to 3 targets. Yeah, so whenever it goes, it'll just hit everybody for 3 damage. Minus resistance and all that. I don't know when it's going to go. I'm sure if something happens and it gets activated, that'll make it activated every turn. Because it's not mentioned on the battlefield conditions. Huh. Okay. And yeah, that's all I have to do. Rescue the POWs, and all you do to rescue them is use an alert to free them. They make their way to escape themselves. Alright. And I have to remember I gave Co, she has that RPG, 5 damage plus 4 to adjacent targets, ignores resistance, so that'll kill just about anything in 1 hit. Although it only gets 1, starts with 1 shot, and you have to reload it with 5 Valor. Alright, I have to remember she has the combat fatigues. If she ends her turn in cover, she gets -1 alert, so that'll be useful. And she has the war-torn pants. She gets an extra valor if she chooses stance 4. And the Mark III combat knife, which can tear through enemies as long as you're green. If you're green, it ignores resistance and does 2 damage. But let's see, all the enemies would take 2 hits from her combat knife, except the Russian soldiers she could kill in 1 hit. Rambo has Rambo's knife, which as long as he's green, does 4 damage and doesn't raise alert at all. But it doesn't ignore resistance. He has the M60. 4 damage to 2 targets at 2 range. That one's nice. Ranger boots for extra movement. And I decided to give him the flak jacket. If enemies are not adjacent to him, he has 1 extra resistance. So, alright. I figured that might be useful. Alright, so that's what they have. They each get their 2 free tactics cards. Rambo gets to start with double tap, free firearm attack, and field medicine. Suffer 2 damage to remove 1 of your wounds. Alright, you got that already. Okay, what does Ko get to start with? She got full auto and unseen. Full auto, make a separate firearm attack on each enemy. That'll be worthless. She doesn't have a firearm. And unseen. Play when in cover, get -2 alert. Alright, that one could be useful. Full auto, she's just going to discard that to get some valor. Okay, they each get 2 tactics cards to start off. Did I say tactics? They each get 2 threat cards. Maybe I said that. And, alright, so all I have to do is scout all this stuff out, kill people, rescue POWs. Only 8 cards of Fog of War, plus 1 on each camp. Seems pretty easy. I think one of them is just going to charge up here, and I may as well reveal both of these. See what's in there, have some fun doing some killing. As I said, none of the missions have been too bad with only 2 characters, so I'm not too worried. Charge in, have fun. Alright, so who's going to go first? Let's have Ko go first. Alright, what's her first card? Threat card. Shh. Each hero not in stance 1 gets -1 alert. Well, I guess neither one's in stance 1 because they haven't chosen a stance yet, but they're both at 0 alert, so that doesn't do anything. But that is one of the adapt cards. Those are the good ones. Alright. But that was a waste. That's okay. She is going to scout. 1 armor, 1 valor. I should move those. 1 armor, 1 valor, 4 movement, 1 action. No binoculars this mission, so I can't just scout ahead. I have to get adjacent to something to see what's in there. Alright, she's going to use 2 movement to get to there, and that'll reveal both of these. What's in this one? Ooh, A, B, C, D. 1 of each type of enemy. A few of the camp's jailers are coming to investigate. A, B, C, D. So 1 Vietnamese scout. Now, it is not within range of raising her alert level. 1 Spetsnaz. 1 Vietnamese guard, and 1 Russian soldier. Now, her RPG could take out 3 of them. She still has 2 more movement and 1 action. Well, she could stab the Russian soldier, kill him with 1 hit. And on her next turn, she can use the RPG to take out the other ones. Well, let's see what's in the other one. Alright, so that's that one. Okay, how about this one? Nothing. Black plumes of smoke cloud your vision. Nothing but scorched earth here. Okay. So, I think I'll let her take care of all of these, and Rambo can go up and see what's in the next bit of stuff. Maybe just reveal 1 of them. Well, that's assuming I can get to there. The yellow makes moving up there a little tougher. It'll take 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 to get up there. He could get there. But then he won't have any movement left to try to do anything. Yeah, he might just be moving up here, getting into cover. Reveal those the next round. It's probably the way to go. Now, the only one he can kill easily is the scout. That's the farthest one away. Yeah, I think she's just going to kill everything. All right, so she still has 2 movement, so she's going to move here. And then her 1 action, she's going to use her Mark III combat knife, which does 2 damage and 0 alert. That'll kill the Russian soldier. And then her turn's all done. I'm just going to let her go again. Pit trap. Each hero at red spawns enemy B. That would be a Spetsnaz. But nobody's red. Each hero at orange spawns enemy A. That would be a Vietnamese scout, but no one's orange. Each hero at green suffers 1 damage. That's both of them, so they each take a point of damage. That's alright. And you may not choose stance 1 this turn. That's fine, she's on stance 1. So she can't choose it anyway. Okay, then let's do... Oh, I forgot to discard full auto last turn. Oh well. Yeah, I'm gonna do brace. So she gets 2 armor. Supposed to take that one away. Heals 1. 1 movement, 2 actions. So she's gonna move 1 into this region and shoot at the Spetsnaz with her 1 action. Wait, 2 actions. Well, one of her actions is going to be to draw a tactics card. Let's actually do that first. Botany. Oh, here's the one that can recover a wound. Alright, they both got their healing card early. Again. See if I'll need it. And I may as well discard full auto now, so I don't forget. So full auto, she's discarding that for 1 valor. Okay, so her last thing is her second action. She's going to use the RPG, shoot at the Spetsnaz for 5 damage, 4 damage to adjacent enemies. No resistance, or it ignores resistance. Everybody's dead. But now RPG's not loaded. It takes 5 valor to reload that. And her alert goes up 7. 7 means even if you're at the bottom, you go to the top. Oh. You know what? No. She shouldn't move that way. She's moving here. Yeah, she was right here. I moved here. No. She's moving there. Wouldn't have made a difference with the shots. The RPG has 2 range. Oh, wait a minute. Yes, it does. Targeted the Spetsnaz, and attacks against this enemy have -1 range. So if I shot the Spetsnaz with the RPG, she had to do it from this area. So no, she did move there. Wanted to end in cover to lower the alert level, but no, can't do it. She had to be in there. Alright, so that's it for her. Rambo's 2 turns. Well, probably would have been best to have her go after Rambo took his other 2 turns, because now if he gets anything that punishes you for being in the red, that'll get her each time. So that was a bad idea. If you were at red, move all enemies 3 spaces towards you. Okay, well, no enemies. Orange, yellow, green, you move enemies toward you. If at least 1 enemy is adjacent to you, no, spawn more enemies. Alright, so it does nothing. So what's Rambo going to do? I guess he'll go hunt. Back and let her go 1, 2, 3, crossing yellow. Yeah. 1 valor, 1 action. He has no actions to do, so he's just going to draw a tactics card. Get down. Play when an enemy attacks you, may be played out of turn. Choose another stance and immediately gain the benefits on there from the stance. Alright. Double tap could be useful. He does have a firearm. Field medicine could definitely be useful. get down. I guess I'll save it for now. Might get rid of it later. All right. So now he's all done. Second turn. Hidden tripwire. If you're at red, suffer 2 damage. Yep, that got her. If you're in stance, well, each hero at yellow suffers 1 damage. That's nobody. If you're in stance 1 or 2, he is not. You lose 1 valor and have -1 action this turn. Well, he's not in stance 1 or 2, so okay. Well, having her in the red for both of Rambo's turns cost 2 damage. Could have been a lot worse. Okay, he could beat feet to get up here and reveal another one, but I don't want to do that. Let's use meld. Gets -2 alert, 2 armor, 2 actions, 2 movement. 2 armor. 2 movement. Alright, so now he'll be starting in cover. He'll get extra movement from his ranger boots. And what else? 2 actions. First action, draw a tactics card. Berserk. Gain 1 alert, make a separate attack on each adjacent enemy with any 1 weapon, suffer 1 damage from each enemy you hit. Okay, maybe useful. Second action, draw another tactics card. Bloodlust. Your attacks with melee weapons have 1 extra target, 2 extra damage, and 1 extra alert. And it's worth 2 valor to turn it in. Should get rid of something here. Bloodlust basically does just as much as double tap. It gets extra targets, so it's about as good. Yeah, I'm going to trade in double tap, I think. Bloodlust also does extra damage too when it fires. Yeah, I'm going to trade in, well, discard double tap. Rambo gets 2 valor. All right, next. That's it for Rambo's turn. Yep, okay. What happens at, well, no enemies. So what happens at the end of round 1? Spawn A at each camp. All right, so 1 Vietnamese scout at each camp. And, oh, where should they start? How about at the entrance to each of those buildings? Okay, round 2. All right, new threat cards. Rambo, and Ko's going to go first because I want to lower her alert level as quickly as I can. Let's see, if she chooses duck, it'll go down 1, but she can also get into cover, and that'll lower it 2. Hide would also lower it 2, but she doesn't get a move. So why not lower it 2 and move? All right, so should be using duck, but let's see what this says. Jungle set. Each hero at red loses 1 valor. Any hero who can't suffers 2 damage instead. Each hero at orange suffers 1 damage. And each hero who chooses stance 3 or 4 gains 1 alert. Well, So if she chooses duck, that'll counteract that. She'll get into cover, and that'll be -1. She could choose scout and move into this cover, be past the tough terrain already, and have a total of -1 for the turn, and get a valor. So, yep, doing that. No, but that stays in play until her next turn because of the stance 3 or 4 thing. Alright, so armor goes away, but she's going to choose scout. She gets 1 armor, 1 valor, 4 movement, 1 action. So it'll take 3 to get to here, and she's going to stop there. Yeah, and then 1 action, draw another tactics card. Gun and run. Each time you kill an enemy with a firearm attack, she doesn't have one, immediately move 2 spaces. Since she doesn't have a firearm, how about we discard that for 2 valor. Alright, 1 more valor and she can reload that RPG. Okay, let's see. So she's done. So, and combat fatigues, lower her alert by 1. So at least now she's only orange. So, let's see. Rambo, if he chooses stance 3 or 4, he gains 1 alert. If he goes right now, yeah, I want to use hunt. So, yeah, I'll let Ko go again. That means this goes away. So does her 1 armor. And next, Ko gets expendable. Each hero at red gets -1 alert. Well, she's not red anymore. If a hero is adjacent to an enemy and they are not visible to that enemy regardless of alert level. Alright, so this is an adapt card. That's one of the good ones. Alright, so that means if she ends her turn in here, if enemies are adjacent to her, they can't see her, even if she's up at high alert levels. Okay. I do want some movement. Duck, she could get into that cover and reveal both of these, or just 1. May as well reveal both. Gets -1 alert. If she ends there, she'll get another -1 alert. I like that. And then Rambo can go kill some people that show up. Yeah. Alright, so duck. 1 armor. -1 alert. 2 move, 1 action. So 1 to there reveals both of these. Nothing here. Buzzing flies and the stench of death give you deja vu. You clench your teeth. This is the last time anyone will suffer this place. You'll make sure of it. Either lose 1 valor or lose all your movement for this turn. Well, let's see what's... Well, no, I have to decide now. Alright. She loses her movement. She can't go into there. Won't lose another... Won't be in cover. Won't lower her alert level another 1. If I lose valor, I'm farther away from reloading the RPG. Yeah, she's spending the valor. Alright, what's in the other one? Nothing. There were the 4 enemies here. That's it so far. Could get by with just doing 2 more Fog of War cards. It's going to be an easy mission. Let's see how this is going to be difficult. I mean, unless those cards at the camps are really bad. Oh yeah, there are 3 scouts on the board. They are going to be coming at me and raising my alert levels in a minute. Maybe doing a little shooting. We'll see. The trees have been mowed down. You can see clearly to the camp. Yeah, nothing there. Okay. So she still has 1 movement and 1 action. Yep. Her action is draw another tactics card. Infiltration. play at the start of your turn. Your alert level goes down 3. You get 1 valor and you get 1 armor, but you can't attack this turn. Could be useful. Now, I'm not trading one in. I could play Unseen. She's in cover. I could have that lower her alert level 2, and then Combat Fatigues will take her down to the green. Could do that. Do I want to do that? Nah, I don't think I want to do that yet. Alright, so she's all done. Combat Fatigues, lower her 1. Well, if I don't use it now, Rambo could get stuff that's bad for yellow. Well, alright. Nope, not going to use it yet. Right now she doesn't really need to be green. There's scouts on there. Rambo can kill them in 1 hit, as long as there aren't any Vietnamese guards around. So, they're good for Rambo to kill. Alright, Hazardous Footing. Each hero at red and in cover suffers 1 damage and must move to the closest non-cover space. Yeah, okay. Each hero in cover, it's both of them, suffers 1 damage and gets 1 alert. Alright, they both get 1 damage. And 1 alert. She's now barely yellow. Okay, what's Rambo going to choose? Hunt. 1 valor. His armor's gone. 1 action. 3 movement plus 1 from the ranger boots. He has 4 movement. He's going to go 1, 2, 3. Reveal this one. Alright, enemies. Ooh, C's and D's. 1 rocket blast could kill all of these. You spot a guard lying prone in the grass. As you sneak up on him, you see he was actually a casualty of the helicopter flyby. A Russian yell startles you, and you realize they used the body as bait. Those bastards. Alright, C's and D's. Vietnamese guards and Russian soldiers. Alright, so those Vietnamese guards offer extra resistance to each other and to the Russian soldiers. So right now they are extremely difficult for Rambo to kill, but 1 shot with that RPG and they're all dead. She just needs 2 more valor. So Rambo is not going to go after them at all. Maybe I can get up and try to get one of those scouts. He still has 1 more movement. Well, may as well move into this cover. He also had his 1 action, which is going to be draw another tactics card. Rain of Fury. Your attacks with firearms have 1 extra target, 2 extra damage, and 2 extra alert. Okay. So you want to trade anything in. So currently, each guard has 3 resistance, 1 extra. And so they would take 7 to kill. The soldiers each have 2 extra resistance, so they all each have 5 resistance and 2 health. So yeah, everybody there would take 7 to kill from Rambo. So hang on, do I want to actually move there? He was here after 3 movement. Still has 1 more. The M60 machine gun does 4 damage. Oh wait, I already drew a tactics card. Yeah, he can't go anyway, but I do want to be in there. It's just a question of could Rambo actually kill them? With the M60. He has 4 damage. It's 2 range, so he can target all of them even if he's in here and even if he is here in cover. If you don't move, you have 1 extra target, so he could have 3 targets. If he played Rain of Fury, he'd actually have 4 targets, so he could shoot all 4 of them. 4 damage plus 2 from the Rain of Fury, that'd be 6 damage. If he just spent 1 Valor to make it 7 damage, he can kill all 4 of them with his M60 in one action. It's just then it'll take him up to max alert level. Which isn't the end of the world. So I could have Rambo do that on the next turn. And then the scouts will be going after him. They won't shoot him though because of her card that says if you're adjacent to an enemy, they can't see you. So if he's up here somewhere, these two will both come to him. They'll be next to him. They can't shoot him. He'll be at max alert anyway, so when they raise his alert level, nothing will happen. So those scouts will basically do nothing. So yeah, Rambo could kill all of them. None of them are going to move, so I could kill them now, or I could wait a turn wait until the next round, and Ko could kill all of them with 1 RPG blast as long as she gets 2 more Valor. Now I'll save that. Rambo's going to kill them. Alright, so on his second turn, he's going to use the M60 and Rain of Fury. Oh, that's right, he won't be able to move, but he'll go 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, both of them will be adjacent to Rambo. All right. So Rambo's turn is done. It is time for Rambo's second turn. Another adapt card, so this one's good. All heroes at red deal 1 extra damage from attacks. That's nobody right now. Each hero at orange heals 1 damage. Nope, she's yellow. Each hero at yellow heals 2 damage. Okay, that's Ko. Is that already 3 of the adapt cards? No, this is number 2. Out of 7. 5 more good cards in the deck. Oh, that didn't go away. Each hero at yellow heals 2. Got that already. Each hero at green gain 1's Valor. Rambo's up to 5. And all heroes have 1 extra movement, although he's not going to move this turn. But if Ko goes first, she'll benefit from that. If she goes first the next round. Alright, so Rambo's going to use... Oh, I have to pick a stance first. Since I'm not going to move, may as well go with... Improvise. I can heal 1, get 2 armor, -2 alert. That part won't matter though. And 1 action. Alright, well, do I want to heal 1 and get 1 action, or have 2 actions? The minus on the alert doesn't make a difference. They both get 2 armor, so... Well, kill all of them and draw a tactics card, or kill all of them and heal 1. I have plenty of tactics cards for now. Let's do improvise. So he heals 1. Two actions, or excuse me, 1 action. Oh, put the 2 armor out there. Shouldn't be used. Okay, so his 1 action, he's going to use Rain of Fury. He's not moving, so the M60 hits 3 targets instead of 2. Rain of Fury gives him another target, so 4 targets. Range 2, so he can shoot into there. None of them are Spetsnaz, who would lower the range. So +2, it's 6 damage for 7 alert, so he'll go up to max when he fires. 4 targets, 6 damage, 1 Valor makes it 7 damage, and that'll kill all of them. That M60 is nice. well, not much left to kill already. Okay. That's it. So enemy's turn. Scouts move 4 units toward the nearest visible hero, right? Oh no, hero with the highest alert level. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3 is then next to Rambo. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, and now they fire at the nearest visible hero, but oh wait a minute, right? Attack the closest visible hero. Well, Rambo's not actually visible because of her card that says if a hero is adjacent to an enemy, they are not visible to that enemy, so they can't actually see Rambo. This one's not in range. However, Ko is, oh no, she's yellow, so she's not visible either. Yellow in cover, you're not visible. So no one's visible, and then they move toward the hero with the highest alert level that this figure has not attacked its activation. That would still be Rambo, because nobody's actually attacked him, so they're not going to move anywhere. This one goes 4 toward Rambo. And then each adjacent hero gets 1 alert. Well, that's just Rambo. He's already at the maximum though, so that doesn't do anything. So all the scouts really did was move. Okay. Well, now they're in a position where Rambo's knife could kill them in 1 hit if Rambo were green. I might have to just use the M60 again. He's already at maximum alert anyway. He could shoot all 3 of them with the M60 in 1 attack, and then they're all dead. That would just keep him at red. Then he can lower his alert level after that. Yeah, that's probably going to be the way to go. Ko takes 2 hits to kill them with her knife. Well, she has to get down to green, and then it would take 2 hits with a knife. Currently 4 hits. Okay, what happens at the end of round 2? End of round 2. Ugh, all heroes gain 2 alert. Ew. Well, now they're both red. Is there a lot of that? Round 4, all heroes gain 2 alert. Oh, but that's it for gaining. That's it for gaining alert. Okay. Round 3. All right, I need to take just a second here. Check on something. Okay, that's fine. All right. Oh, so if there are any Spetsnaz, they'll be moving this round. All right. So who's gonna go first? Well, now that they're both red, I may as well have Rambo go and just kill them. Gonna need some threat cards first, though. Yeah. Okay. 2 threat cards for Ko, and right now, well, her card's not going to do anything, so she can go first. That can go away. Rambo has the card that gives them both. Well, we'll give her extra movement, so that's a good one. May as well let her go twice. That's right, though I want Rambo to go to kill everything. And maybe she should go up and see what's in there. So who's going to go? I would like the extra movement. I guess at some point I need to get alert levels down so I can rescue some POWs. So, yes, do I just go with the extra movement? I think so. If Co gets an adapt card, then maybe I'll have Rambo go to benefit from that one. Yeah, I think that's the way to go. All right. So, Co is going. What is her new threat? Enemy advance. All enemies move 2 spaces toward you. Oh, each hero at red activates the closest enemy figure. So, well, 2 of the scouts are going to activate, and now my heroes are visible because her card went away. So, well, they're getting shot. Each hero activates the closest enemy figure. That'll also raise alert levels, but they're already at the maximum, so that won't really do anything. If there are no enemies on the map, well, then all enemies move 2 spaces toward you after we do that. If no enemies are on the map, spawn enemy A. Well, there are enemies. Well, they're all 2. Oops. They're all 2 spaces from Co. Rambo will activate one of these. I don't know. She can activate one of those as well. They'll both shoot at Rambo for 4 damage. He's in cover, but wait. Yeah. I can activate any of these from her. Rambo's going to activate one of these 2. She's going to activate this one. Well, no, it won't make a difference. Whatever. We'll do these 2. Now, if they'll both shoot at Rambo, they can see him. He has 2 armor. He doesn't get any benefit from cover because they're adjacent to him. So his 2 armor soaks up 2 hits. They each do 2 damage. So in total, 2 damage to Rambo. All right, 2 damage to Rambo, and then these 2 move toward Co. And then they would raise both Rambo and Co's alert levels, but they're already maxed out, so that part doesn't matter. Okay, so she has 1 extra movement. Well, now those enemies are in the way. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4. If she uses Scout, she can get up here. Well, she can get there anyway, or 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. With the 1 extra movement, she could get to this cover. That'll reveal this. Might be good to do that now. She'll get 1 Valor. Her alert won't go down, except ending her turn there will lower her alert level from the combat fatigues. And I definitely want some more Valor. Her 1 action will be draw tactics card, and I might turn 1 in. I should use the Unseen as well. Yeah, alright, she's going to use Scout. So 1 Valor. 4 movement plus 1 from Rambo, so 5 movement, 1 armor, 1 action. So 5 movement, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That'll reveal this. You see the POWs in a cage at the back of the room. As you unlock the door and the POWs filter out, you nod at each one. You notice, they know to stay silent. The mission isn't over just yet. Spawn 2 POWs inside the camp. So no enemies. Well, I guess these POW tokens, we'll just put them in here. Alright, so that was it for her movement. She's not going to shoot anybody. She's going to draw a tactics card, and I'm going to use Unseen. She got Trusted Native. Play when you are not red alert. Each time an enemy targets you with an attack, you gain no damage and instead gain 1 alert. I am not going to want to use that. I'm going to want to discard that, but not right now. Next turn. She's going to use Unseen. Play when in cover, which she is. Get -2 alert. That'll end her turn. And then combat fatigues lower her another 1. Alright, so she can take care of both those POWs. Might want to do that right now. see. Oh, brace. Oh, wait, that's right. You use one alert to get a POW. It'll take 3 movement to be able to be able to do them both. So if she uses Duck, she'll get 2 movement plus 1 from Rambo. So 3 movement from Duck. Yeah, okay. And then she can get both of them. All right, she's going again. Deadly Winds. Each hero at red discards 1 tactics card. That's Rambo. Discards 1 tactics card, loses 1 valor, and suffers 1 damage. So Rambo takes the damage, loses a valor. I don't like that. And has to discard a tactics card. Ugh. Get down. Okay. Each hero not in cover suffers 2 damage. They're both in cover, so that does nothing. So what did I say? I'm choosing Duck. 2 movement plus 1 from Rambo is 3 movement. Alert goes down 1. She gets 1 armor, 1 action. Oh, no, she needs 1 more movement to get to both of them. Has to cross rough terrain. I was just on scout. Well, let me make sure. It just costs 1 alert. I would think it would take an action too. It says POW tokens. Use 1 alert to free the POW. I don't know. I'm going to say it takes an action too. So if she chooses Duck, she has 3 movement. So 1, 2, 3. And then 1 action, 1 alert to rescue that one. Although she may still have an action left, and I wasn't supposed to do 1 alert, or 1 action, but that's all right. So that's her turn. She's not in cover, so wait, did I raise that one? Yes. Believe so. She was in cover. Combat fatigues and unseen lowered her a total of 3, so she was down here. No, wait. No, she was here. I don't think I raised that. Oh, wait, no. Duck lowered it 1 as well. So, okay, no, that's correct. At the end of her last turn, she went down to here. Duck took her down 1 more. Rescuing the POW moved it up 1. It's correct. Okay. She is all done. Rambo's turn. All right, easy as breathing goes away. What do we get this time? Heroic Resolve, Jungle Set. All right, so probably not good. No, this is the good card from the Jungle Set. Each hero at orange, that's nobody, gets -1 alert, +2 health, and +1 valor. Each hero at yellow gains -1 alert, +2 health, and may move 1 space. Each hero at green gets -1 alert and +4 health. Rambo's red, so he doesn't get anything, but, well, nothing bad happened, so that's good. Okay, he's going to spend this turn killing all 3 of these with his M60. They only have 4 health and no resistance, so he can kill them in 1 hit. If he doesn't move, he gets 3 targets, so 1 action will kill all 3 of them. If I choose Meld, his alert goes down, but then goes right back up. When he fires, he'll have 1 action left to draw another tactics card. And the 2 movement doesn't matter, because he's not going to move. Or, if he uses Hunt, he again doesn't get a move, but he gets a Valor. So do I want a Valor or a tactics card? I'll take the tactics card. Alright, so he's going to choose Meld. 2 armor. Alert goes down, but it's going to go right back up as soon as he fires. First action is kill all 3 with the M60. All 3 scouts are dead. And alerts back up to maximum. And then, second action is draw a tactics card. Deep stab. Play when in cover, make an attack on an adjacent enemy with any weapon. This attack has +1 damage, -1 alert, and ignores up to 2 resistance. Alright, could be useful. Now, do I want to sell any of these? Bloodlust could be useful. Berserk could be useful. Field medicine definitely could be useful. I don't think I'm going to use Berserk, but yeah. He has 3 Valor for now, that's fine. Alright, so what next? Rambo finishes first turn, Rambo gets to go again. Each hero at red, oops, another adapt card. Alright, that's a good one. Each hero at red gets -2 alert. Great. Each hero at orange gets -1. Heroes at green have -1 alert on all attacks. Oh, she doesn't get anything for being yellow. And heroes in cover are not visible to enemies regardless of alert level. Well, there are no enemies right now. Alright, so Rambo's down to orange. That's good. Now, I think Rambo should go over here and take care of that POW camp, and then maybe Ko can move that way and take care of stuff over there. I guess. If I choose Hunt, he has 4 movement because of the Ranger boots. He could reveal this and then move back into cover. Might be a good idea. And if Ko encounters a bunch of enemies over here, well, if Rambo just stays at high alert levels, they'll charge at him and leave her alone. So that might be the way to go. Alright, so yeah, I'm going to do that. Hunt. Let's see what's in that next POW camp. Although I won't be able to... Well, he'll have an action too, so I might... If there are enemies, I might be able to kill some. Okay. 3 movement plus 1. 1 Valor. No armor. Okay, so 4 movement. 1, 2, 3 reveals this, and then 4 will probably be into cover. Let's see. The conditions here, their rage takes over, and you release it on the first enemy you see. Spawn 2 POWs and 1 B inside the camp. You gain 1 action and have +2 damage on your attacks this turn. Alright, so he still has 1 more movement and 2 actions now with 2 extra damage. Alright, what's a B? Spetsnaz. So we'll put the POWs far back and the Spetsnaz right there. It's going to take 2 movement to get to him though. So Rambo currently has +2 damage on attacks. Spetsnaz has 3 resistance and 4 health. So Rambo's knife does 5 damage currently. With the 3 resistance, that would do 2 damage. So he could stab him, he could kill him in 2 hits with his knife. If I want to get those POWs though, I do have to lower his alert level. And if he moves in and kills the Spetsnaz, he's going to be back to red alert. No. If I don't kill the Spetsnaz right now, he moves toward the closest visible hero. Ko's visible because she's yellow and not in cover. Rambo, if he moves into cover, he will not be visible. Okay, Then adjacent heroes, they make them lose valor, but nobody's going to be adjacent. Then they attack the closest visible hero. That'll be Ko, but he won't be in range. He has 4 movement. He can go 1, 2, 3, 4. No, he won't be in range because they only have range 1. And then they move to a cover space. Yeah, he's not going to actually hit anyone. I need to save some alert for POWs. So Rambo's not going to go kill him. He's just going to move into cover with his last move, and he still has an action, so he's going to... No, he has 2 actions. So he's going to draw 2 tactics cards. 2 extra damage. I feel like I'm wasting it. First one, Gorilla Trap. Ooh. Place a trap marker in any space in your area. When an enemy... When an enemy moves in or through your trapped space, deal 5 damage, ignoring resistance. This marker remains in play until triggered. Too bad the Spetsnaz is already going to move. I could have moved up here instead and put the trap somewhere so as the Spetsnaz goes after Rambo or Ko, it hits the trap and dies. That's worth 3 valor. So, might be worth trading in. Rambo currently has 4. Yeah, well. Alright, what's his other tactics card? He calls it home. Play when in cover. Here we go. Gain 2 health, 2 movement, and lower your alert level to 0. Alright. That'll be good. He can use that to start his next turn. Go in here, find some people to kill. Let's see, he'll get 1 extra movement from his boots. 2 extra movement from this, so he'll have 5 movement. So he can go anywhere in here, kill whoever's in there with his knife. Well, maybe kill them. Use some cards to help out. Go all the way down to 0. Alright, that'll be good. And then he can easily rescue those POWs. And then, well, we'll see if Ko can get the other ones. Okay, that sounds good. Alright. Do I want to trade anything in? I think I want to trade in Trap for 3 valor. Because he will be using that card on his next turn, which means he can't discard anything next turn. Let's discard this now, because I'd rather have the 3 valor than the Trap. I think I can do some good killing next round, unless this is empty. Okay, both characters are done. Oh, that's right. He's not visible to that guy no matter what, because heroes in cover are not visible to to enemies regardless of alert level. Alright, Spetsnaz goes. Move toward the closest visible hero, that's Ko. He moves 4 spaces toward her. Steals valor from adjacent heroes, there aren't any. Attacks the closest visible hero, that's Ko, but too far away. Move to the closest cover space. Well, that would be right there. Okay. So that's it for round 3. What happens at the end of round 3? At the end of round 4, alert level's going up again. Round 3, spawn B at each unrevealed camp. That's only one of them. B, that's another Spetsnaz. We'll put him at the door again. Okay. New threat cards for both players. I think Rambo's going to go first this time. Oh, did not advance it to round 4. Okay, Rambo's first threat. This one goes away. Enemy set. Spotted. Each hero at red, no one's at red, finds the closest enemy figure and spawns a new figure of the same type in a space adjacent to it. Alright, good time for that. I have no red heroes. Alright, so that does nothing. Rambo. Alright, so the plan was. The plan was to use meld, and he calls it home. Or, actually, I could move into cover first, see what's in there, and maybe not use this yet. It's probably better idea to do that. So currently he has 3 movement. If he uses meld, 2 movement from meld plus 1 from his ranger boots because he's in cover, minus 2 alert. That's true, his alert level's already that low anyway. Yeah, maybe I don't want to use that yet. So minus 2 alert, 2 armor, 3 movement, 2 actions. So that's 1, 2 movement. And I don't even have to reveal this, but why not? You find a destroyed well, kept away from the camps. You could repair it with a little effort. If I spend 1 action, I gain a valor. Well, I have 2 actions, and not really anything to do with them. So why not? Gain 1 valor for 1 action. So now he only has 1 action, so I guess I'll draw a tactics card. And he still has 1 movement left. Impassioned speech. All heroes gain 1 damage on all attacks. Probably not going to use that, but you never know. Okay. Now, does he want to move? Well, if I move 1, if I don't move 1, I get 1 extra movement from the ranger boots next round, so it's the same. Nah, he won't move. Alright, so nothing in there. There are hardly any enemies on this mission. There are what, 4 in here, 3 spawned, and then another one spawned, and then, well, 1 from that camp. Yeah, only 9 enemies so far, and this is all that's left. Yeah, alright, let's see. Yeah, he's just going to stay there, and I'm going to let Rambo go again. Faulting leadership. If at least 1 hero is at red, nope. Every hero discards 1 tactics card. Each hero at orange, that's nobody, spawns enemy B in their area. Each hero at yellow spawns enemy B in their area. They're both at yellow. So that's 2 more Spetsnaz. Alright, that could be bad. Oh no, Spetsnaz just went last round. So this time it's going to be Vietnamese Guard going at the end. Unless there aren't any. But also spawn enemy A in your area, so also 1 scout. That's who will be going next, probably. Where should he put the scout? And the scout is going to raise Rambo's alert level. Put the scout right there. Rambo's alert level goes up 1 from the scout. And then Spetsnaz, we'll put 1 here, and then 1 in Ko's area. And let's put him here. Alright. Okay, so that was Rambo's card, so that's done. He's going to use beat feet. 1 armor. His alert level goes up 1. 4 movement, plus 1 from cover with his ranger boots, so 5 movement, and 1 action. Well, he's going to go ahead and use He Calls It Home now. I guess. Yeah. Alright, so he calls it home. Wait. What was I on? Was I on hunt? I forgot which one I was on. Because he gets an extra 2 movement from this. I don't need to do what I was going to... Oh, I had used meld. Pretty sure I was on meld. He had 2 actions last time. Well, the only difference between these two is hunt, I would get a valor. He has plenty of valor. We'll go with beat. Let's stick with beat feet. I just don't actually need all that movement, because if I use he calls it home, well, he gains 2 health. He gets 2 extra movement, so really he has 4 plus 2 plus ranger boots. So he has 7 movement. And I just want to get up there to those POWs. And 1 action. So alert level goes down to 0 from, he calls it home. His 7 movement, well, he'll move a couple. His 1 action, he can use Rambo's knife. Well, if I kill the scout, the Spetsnaz are going to be moving this turn. That shouldn't be too bad if Ko can get into cover. Maybe I don't want to kill the scout. Yeah, not going to kill the scout. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He's going to use his 1 action, raises alert 1. Assuming you need to use an action for it to rescue 1 of the POWs. Okay, and then, well, let's move back 1. He can still reach that POW from here, but that'll have to be on his next turn. Assuming you have to use an action. Okay. So, he is done. And he's green, so even though he's out in the open, he's not visible to anybody. No, unless her cards raise his alert level. But currently it's 1 scout that's going to be attacking, not a big deal. So, Ko's first turn. Punji Stick Trap. Each hero at red spawns enemy A in their area. That's nobody. If you're in stance 1 or 2, she's not. Suffer 2 damage and have -1 movement this turn. Alright, so that card did nothing. Okay, she needs to rescue that other POW. And then move, I don't know, maybe try to get to here. How much movement does she need? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It would take 7 to get to there. 1, 2, 3, 4 to get to here. She doesn't have 7 movement unless she spends some valor. Well, let's use scout. She can get into here. That'll lower alert level. Alright, so scout. 1 armor, 1 valor. That's good too. She now has enough to reload the RPG. Could be very useful against those Spetsnaz, except they go to cover when they finish their turn. So going to be hard to find them clumped up. Alright, so 1 valor, 1 armor, 4 movement, 1 action. So her 1 action, she's going to raise her alert 1 and free another POW. That's half of them. And then her 4 movement, she's going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, get into cover, end her turn there. Combat fatigues will lower her alert by 1. And that's the end of her first turn. I think second turn, I'll just stay here, choose hide, get all the way down to 0. Yeah, sounds like an idea, but let's see what her threat card is first. New threat card. Demoralized. Doesn't sound good. Each hero at red turns over a gear card and it's disabled, which really isn't that bad, but nobody's red. Each hero at orange, nobody, suffers 2 damage. Oh. Heroes at yellow may not end their turn in cover. That's her. Well, no. If she chooses hide, she won't be yellow anymore, so she will be able to end her turn in cover. And then this part that you always want to make sure you have valor for. Each hero loses 2 valor. Each hero loses 2 valor. Anyone who can't suffers a wound. So, all right, she loses 2 valor. Well, now she can't reload yet. Rambo has plenty, and he loses 2. How does he have so much valor? All right, well, that's good. Okay, so she's going to choose hide, which lowers her alert by 2, so now she can end her turn in cover. She gets 1 valor back, gets 2 armor, has 1 action. She's just going to draw a tactics card. Ambush. Play when you attack while in cover or at green alert. This attack has +2 damage, and -2 alert. That would make the RPG do only 5 alert. That might be useful. She's not going to move anywhere. Oh, she can't move with that stance anyway. So her turn's done. Combat fatigues lower her again. So now she's at minimum alert. All right, that's good. End of the round. So Scout's going. Scout moves toward the hero with the highest alert level. Well, they're both green, so I can move toward either one. I'm going to move toward Rambo because Rambo is technically higher on the track. Which, if the Scout moves here, well, now it would shoot at Rambo, except it can't see him, so it won't shoot him. Then it'll move toward the hero at the highest alert level that it hasn't attacked yet, which is still Rambo. And Rambo's alert level goes up 1 from the Scout being next to him. Oh, and yeah, there were no guards, so it went to soldiers, none of them went to Scout. That's who went, and now it'll be on Spetsnaz next round. Okay, so all those guys will be attacking. Unless I kill some of them. Yeah, after Rambo frees that POW, his job is kill people. Alright, what happens at the end of round 4? Yeah, that's right. I think it says everyone's alert level goes up 2. Yes. Alright, Rambo's barely yellow. That's right. Well, as long as he can free that POW, that's all that matters. Co's still green. Okay, 2 threat cards for each one. The worst one is out of the way. Still a few good cards in here. I'm gonna let Co go first and see what's over here. So her first threat, Jungle Set, fire support. Persistent effect, all enemy attacks deal 2 extra damage. If at least one hero is red, all enemy attacks deal 3 damage instead. That's not going to do anything because she's going to go again. It'd be really bad to have those Spetsnaz all do some extra damage. Okay, so she's going to choose Scout. Yeah. She's going to choose Scout. She gets a Valor, so now she can reload the RPG. 1 armor, 4 movement, 1 action. So 4 movement, she's going to go 1, 2, that'll reveal this. Nothing here. This place won't torment anyone any longer. You're going to save every last soul from it. Either lose 1 valor or lose all of your movement this turn. She still has 2 movement. I want the 2 movement. So, yeah. 1 valor, so much for reloading. because she still has 2 more movement, she's going to go to that cover and reveal this card. Ah. Okay, I guess this could have made the mission a little harder. As you enter the prison camp, you hear the blades of a chopper in the sky. That can't be good. So if that was the first one I revealed, yeah, that would make things a little more difficult. Spawn 2 POWs inside the camp. Spawn the Hind helicopter in this area. It activates at the end of each enemy activation phase. Okay. So, well, we'll just say it's not really going to matter. We'll put it there to get it out of the way. All right. So that does 3 damage. I guess if you're inside one of these, it can't really see you. I don't know. I'll let it shoot at me anyway. So, at the end of every time the enemies go, it's going to go and it does it hits 2, no, that's 2 range, 3 targets. But with 2 range, I mean, if they're spread far apart, it can only shoot at one of them. And it shoots for 3 damage, and it's going to go every round. And it has 5 resistance and has 15 health, so I'm not going to be able to kill that thing. Well, the RPG ignores resistance, so it does 5 damage. It's just, it would take 3 shots. I would need 15 Valor in total. Well, 11 more Valor just to get all the reloads in order to do that. That's not going to happen. So I'm not killing this thing, but yes, it's going to go after every round. But all I have to do is free those 2 POWs. That's it. Well, and that one. And that's the end of the mission. But Rambo's about to get that one. And, oh, she can't get in there and get those POWs as long as that Spetsnaz is in the way. But as long as she's green, she can stab him twice and kill him. So if she uses Brace, 2 actions, she can kill that one Spetsnaz. Then there'll just be these 3, and they're going to go after Rambo. Okay. So that's it for her turn? Yes. Okay, and then she's going to go again. Cartridge Trap. All heroes at red suffer +1 damage from enemy attacks. Well, that's no one currently, but this is persistent. If you're in stance 1 or 2, she is, you suffer 2 damage and gain 2 alert. Well, that stinks. Now she can no longer kill the Spetsnaz in 2 stabs with the combat knife. 2 damage. And 2 alert. What are her cards? Botany is for healing a wound. That's not useful now. Infiltration. Play at the start of your turn. You get -3 alert. That would take her back down to green. +1 Valor, +1 armor, but then she can't attack, so she couldn't kill the Spetsnaz. Trusted Native. Play when you're not at red. Oh yeah, when the enemy targets you, you take no damage and instead gain 1 alert. Oh, I should have discarded this by now. Infiltration. Yeah, that can be good for lowering her alert level. It's also worth 3 Valor. Ambush. Play when you attack while in cover or at green. Well, that won't apply. So I'm thinking I'm probably going to discard Trusted Native. Alright, so I'm going to discard Trusted Native, I believe. What stance is she going to pick? And probably can't kill that Spetsnaz. Maybe I should just go down here and reveal what that is, even though it's completely unnecessary. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, I chose hide one time. I forgot. When she chooses stance 4, she's supposed to get an extra valor. I think I've done that once. She should probably have one more valor, but since I forgot, I'm not going to do it. All right. I would like to... I want to reveal that just because. I mean, I still have 7 rounds left. All I have to do is free those 2 POWs. The mission's basically over already. It's simple. But I don't want to kill people. So, alright, she's going to choose duck. That'll lower her alert 1. 2 movement, 1 armor, 1 action. So her 2 movement gets her to here. That'll reveal this. Ooh, there we go. A squad of enemies. 6 enemies on here. Well, why is it hiding way over here? You don't even have to look at that one. I feel like that's just kind of a waste. I'm only revealing it because I want to. That just seems silly. I mean, I could understand if these were mixed up, but no, that's what the position on the map where this one goes. As long as I put it there correctly. Yep, that one goes there. I don't understand. Why have the worst card right here when you would just never even go reveal it? Unless you really want to kill enemies. Alright. A squad of enemies are en route to your position. They were probably drawn by the helicopter. But why would you even reveal this card? Okay. Alright, approaching from this direction. So let's see. That would be a Vietnamese guard. Goes right here. Another 2 more Spetsnaz. Here and here. That's a lot of them. 2 Vietnamese scouts. Oh, shoot. They both raise her alert level. Alright, that's not good. But she's still yellow. And a Russian soldier. That's so silly. I only revealed all that because I wanted to. Alright, well she still, she doesn't have any more movement, but she's going to spend 1 valor to get into cover, because I think she needs to. And that's the end of her turn. Oh wait, she still has an action, so let's do tactics card. Oh wait a minute. Could blast some of these with an RPG. If I turn in Trusted Native, alright, wait a minute. Gonna turn in Trusted Native, that's 3 valor. She could use 5 valor to reload the RPG, and then I could use the RPG to shoot at this scout. That'll kill 1 Spetsnaz, 2 scouts. However, then she's visible. So when the Spetsnaz go, both of these 2 will come after her. And they will shoot her. Rambo's visible too. Oh, although he has actions left. These ones, they can't make it close enough to shoot her. So she'd have 2 that would shoot her. What do? They do 4 damage. So she takes 7 damage. Well, the first one would take her up to 6, well, minus an armor. Well, they give her 1 wound. But she can heal that wound. And then next round, well, she can just go do both POWs, and then it's over. So I'm not going to have too many opportunities to kill guys. Yeah, I think I'm going to do that. All right, so she traded that in, and then she's going to spend 5 valor. Five valor gets her one more shot with the RPG. So it is reloaded, and then yeah, she can't shoot at the Spetsnaz. Because if you target him, you get one less range, so she's not actually in range for him. So I can't take out Soldier, Spetsnaz, Scout. I have to take out the 2 Scouts and the Spetsnaz. They're all dead. Her alert level goes up to maximum, and, well, there went her RPG. Oh, that's right. She's ending her turn in cover, though, so combat fatigues lower her alert level 1. So now she's only orange. So, move toward the closest visible hero. She's actually not visible now to those Spetsnaz. She's orange, so in cover she's only visible to enemies in her area. So, currently they won't move to her. But Rambo's turns could change that. Rambo's first turn. Each hero at red that is in tough terrain suffers 2 damage. That's nobody. Each hero who starts their turn out of cover, Rambo already started his turn, gains 2 alert and -2 movement. Well, it's probably not going to be in cover at the end of this turn because I need to do the POW. Well, no, I could get into this cover. Yeah. Alright, so he's going to use Hunt. 1 valor. No armor. 1 action, 3 movement. Well, alright, so his action is POW, alert level goes up 1. So now what's left are those 2 POWs over there. 3 movement, 1, 2, 3. Now he's in cover, so now this won't do anything to him when he takes his second turn. Heroes at red treat every space as tough terrain while moving. Okay, that's fine. Each hero who moves at least 1 space suffers 1 damage at the end of their turn. Alright. Now, can I kill some of these Spetsnaz? Or lower his alert level? Right now, as it is, this is the only Spetsnaz that can see either character, so this is the only one that would move. If Rambo lowers his alert level at all, then not even that one can see him. None of the Spetsnaz will move. I won't get attacked, and they'll just go find cover. Okay, so let's see. What does Rambo have that he can use? Field medicine, yeah, doesn't have a wound. Make a separate attack on each adjacent enemy. Well, he can't be adjacent to more than 1, so that's not that useful. Bloodlust. Extra targets with melee weapons, extra damage. Deep stab, you have to be in cover. He can't be in cover and hit anybody nearby. And impassioned speech. All heroes deal 1 extra damage on all attacks. None of those are really useful. However, he has a bunch of valor, so you could trade some in and kill one of them. Or both with meld. He has 2 movement with meld. He could move 1, 2. Maybe spend 1 more valor to get into cover. Give himself 1 extra damage on attacks. Or, what was the other one? Or Bloodlust. 1 extra target, that won't do anything, but 2 extra damage and 1 extra alert. Well, if he uses his knife and attacks twice, he's going to go up to red no matter what. So this one will give him 2 extra damage. So he'll do 5 damage. It would take 2 Valor to kill 1 Spetsnaz. So if he spends 4 Valor, he can kill both of them, and then if he spends another Valor, he can get into cover, and he'd still have 2 left. Not that he really needs to be in cover. He's going to be at red alert, so he's visible no matter what. And then the 3 remaining Spetsnaz will all move toward him. 1 will be able to hit him. That's all right. It's just 1. Okay, that's the plan. All right, so he's going to use... Oh, I have to pick a stance. He's going to pick Meld. Ooh, maybe I don't want to do that. Meld. His alert goes down 2. Now he's yellow. He has 2 armor. So the Spetsnaz will only do 2 damage to him. Oh, no. Oh, yeah, he won't be red. 2 armor, so he has 3 movement because of his ranger boots. 2 actions. Actually, if he moves here, he could just shoot at both of them with the M60. Then it would cost 3 Valor to kill them both. He could use Impassioned Speech. That'll do 1 extra damage, so it would cost only 2 Valor to kill them both. And I don't know why I thought it would take a Valor to get into cover. It doesn't. He has 1 extra movement from his ranger boots. Alright, if I use the M60, he'll go to red, whereas with his knife, he won't go to red. If I use the M60, he'll go to red. Impassioned Speech plus 2 Valor will kill both of those Spetsnaz if he moves to here and shoots them. Oh, no, that one is in cover, so it has 1 resistance. It would take 3 Valor. Yeah, maybe I should just stab them. Alright, so new plan. If he stabs them with his knife. Okay, if I use Impassioned Speech, that's 4 damage and 1 alert. So it would take 3. Yeah, there's nothing else you can use. So it would take 3 Valor to kill 1. He would have to spend 6 out of his 7. He could kill both of them. He'll go up to orange, and then he'd go 1, 2, and move into cover. He won't be visible to that Spetsnaz, so none of the Spetsnaz will move. Alright, so that's the plan. Alright, 1 movement there. First action, he's stabbing with his... He used Impassioned Speech. He's stabbing with his knife. For 4 damage, plus 3 Valor is 7. That'll kill the Spetsnaz. Moves his second move there. Same thing on this one. That one's dead. That's his second action, and then he still has 1 more movement. He's going to end his turn right here. Okay, this is still in play. It'll affect her if she goes first next round. Oh, and his alert level went up 2, so now he's orange. All right. So he's done. That's both of their turns. Oh, but he moved, so he suffers 1 damage. I believe I'm all done. Yes, alright. So, enemies. Spetsnaz are going. Move toward the closest visible hero. They're both in cover. They're not red. They're both in orange, so neither one's visible. So Spetsnaz don't move. I checked online. Yes, if no heroes are visible, they don't move. Each adjacent hero loses 1 valor. No adjacent heroes. Attack the closest visible hero. No visible heroes. Move to the closest cover space. And they have 4 movement. So 2, 2, 1. Okay. Two new threat cards. Oh, wait. What happens at the end of round? Wait, I don't think I moved it again. I already did round 4, where each hero gained 2 alert. I already did that. This is round 5. Spawn D at each revealed camp. That's all 3 of them. So this is round 5. It's going to go to round 6. But a Russian soldier at each revealed camp. Ooh. I'm going to put it inside each one. Have to kill that Russian soldier so I can get the POWs. Vietnamese guards going this round, then the Russian soldiers. So I do need to go kill that guy. Not going to be easy for her, right? She needs to be green. If she's green, she can kill that Russian soldier with 1 hit from her knife. Well, if she hides and doesn't move her first turn, she can get close. May not be able to finish it this round. May take 2 rounds. Well, we'll see. All right. Oh, that's right. She also has infiltration. That'll get her down to green, but she can't attack. Okay, yeah, she can take him out this round, but she can't get the POWs, I don't think. All right, she's going to go first. Oh, thought I drew threat cards. Apparently I did not. Okay, 2 for Rambo. Two for Co. And I need to go check on something. If Co goes first, she gets 1 extra damage from Rambo, although I don't know if that's going to matter. So, yeah, she may as well go. Alright, so that goes away. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, the Hind was supposed to attack. Was this the first time? When did the Hind show up? She revealed that. It had the Spetsnaz in it when she revealed it. And then she moved down here. Yeah, this was the first time the Hind was there. Alright, so the Hind also attacks. Everyone's visible to the Hind. So it's going to fly to the nearest hero. Move to the area with the most heroes. Well, okay. That one's closer, so it'll move there. Attack the 3 closest heroes. Rambo's not in range. it has range 2, so it can attack to here. So it'll shoot at Ko for 3 damage. She's in cover, so she gets 1 resistance. She has 1 armor, so she takes 1 damage. Then it keeps flying in the direction it was going, up to 3 areas. Okay, so that'll end here. And then next time it'll fly, well, it'll probably go after Rambo because he'll be closer. Alright. Now she takes her turn. Crippling Fear. If at least one hero is red, nope, all heroes gain 1 alert. You may not move or use actions this turn unless the team discards a total of 2 Valor. Okay, well that's fine. She will definitely use Hide then and not move. That'll lower her alert too. She gets 1 Valor. She gets an extra Valor because of War-Torn Boots or War-Torn Pants. She gets 2 armor and 1 action. Now, she can't use that action unless she spends 2 Valor. Not going to do that. But I am going to use Infiltration. Oh, I was supposed to do it before I picked a stance. That's fine. Gain -3 alert. 1 more Valor and 1 armor, and I can't attack this turn. Which is fine, because I can't spend actions anyway. Oh, I guess really I should have used that before I even turned over the threat card. But I was going to use it anyway. I just forgot to use it when I was supposed to, so I'm going to allow it. Now she's green. Now she can kill that Russian soldier in 1 hit, which she's going to go do now. Alright, her second turn, Not a Tourist. Okay, one of the adapt cards, they're good. Each hero gets -1 alert. Alright. And persistent effect. If there are no enemies in a hero's area, the hero is not visible to any enemy regardless of alert level. Now that doesn't apply to the Hind. It can see anyone. If there's an enemy in their area, the visibility rules for their alert level are in effect. Okay. So if Rambo could be at high alert level, as long as he's not in an area with any enemies, no one can see him except for the helicopter. And Ko's now down at the minimum. Alright, so she's going to go kill that Russian soldier with Scout. Gets a Valor again. Ooh. That's enough to reload the RPG. Only 1 armor. 4 movement, 1 action. So 1, 2, 3. She's going to stab him with her Mark III combat knife, which now is a 1-shot kill because she's green. No alert. That was 3, and then 1 more. She's going to move there. She already used her action, so she's done. Next round, she can use Brace and free both of them, and then it's all over. My heroes have no wounds. There's really no way they can stop her. Alright, Rambo's going to go. Oh, she actually did 3 damage to the Russian soldier because that, but, well, she only needed 2. Oh, each hero who moves at least 1 space suffers 1 damage at the end of their turn. That applied to both of her turns, but she didn't move the first turn, just the second turn. So she took 1 damage. Okay, this goes away. What does Rambo get on his first turn? And at the end of this round, the guard's going to go, and there's only 1. If you're at red alert, suffer 2 damage. Rambo is not. Each hero not in stance 1, Rambo, suffers 2 damage, and any adjacent enemies to them suffer 2 damage as well. No one's adjacent to Rambo, but he is not in stance 1, so he gets 2 damage. I hear a loud humming noise somewhere. I can't find where it is, though. Alright, so that threat didn't do much. 2 damage to Rambo. What's he going to do? Alright, so he's at yellow. None of his cards will let him get down to green. He may, if he's going to attack, he may as well just use his M60. I don't need his alert level to be low because he doesn't need alert level for POWs anymore. There are only the 2 left over there that Ko's going to free. So yes. Just use the M60 to kill people. So let's see. if he can move up to here, he can see both of them. Or he can hit both of them. Or, actually, right now, he can target both of these two. Actually, no. From here, he can hit all... Well, no, he can't see the Russian soldier. The wall's in the way. So who do I want to kill? With the M60, he can kill the scout in one hit. The Spetsnaz takes 7 to kill. Plus he has cover, so that he takes 8 to kill unless Rambo moves adjacent to him. Then it'll take 7 to kill him. Rambo only has 1 valor. And... oh, maybe I do want to kill the knife, because Bloodlust is for melee weapons. Or I just need to turn something in and get some valor. I am just trying to maximize how many people Rambo can kill. Well, if I use Hunt, armor goes away. I get 1 valor, 3 movement, plus 1 from the ranger boost, so 4 movement, 1 action. So if he fires with the M60, he hits 2 targets. Actually, I guess technically, no, this is in this area. I don't know whether to count this thing as this area or this area. Well, if he's using Hunt, he has 4 movement. He can move to there and then... yeah, I don't know. Alright, you know what? Instead of the scout, I'll take out this. Try to take out the soldier. So if he moves to there, now you can see the soldier and the Spetsnaz. It takes 7 to kill the Spetsnaz. Russian soldier, 5. So the machine gun will do 4. None of these cards are going to help him do more damage. He has 2 valor. That can get him up to 6. If I discard one of these, I get to 7. Berserk's not going to get used. I'm discarding that one for 1 valor. So now if he attacks with the machine gun, he moved, so he can only attack 2 targets. But if he attacks with the M60 and spends 3 valor, both of these will die. But now his alert level is back up to red. And he still has 2 movement. He is going to move into this cover right here. I think. Yeah, and from there he can see both of them. So he could kill both of them. Alright, so that's the end of Rambo's first turn. Second turn, what's his new threat? I have you now. Each hero at red activates the closest enemy figure. Well, that's this scout. It'll move here. Shoot at Rambo for 2 damage. He has no armor. He doesn't get any cover because the enemy's adjacent to him, so Rambo takes 2 damage. It raises his alert level. No, it doesn't raise his alert level. Well, it's at maximum anyway, and that's 7 damage. Rambo has 10 hit points, and then it moves 4 spaces toward Co. Okay, each hero at yellow, nobody. That is an area with an enemy figure gains 1 alert. If you are visible to 1 or more enemies, yes. He's red, he's visible to all of them. All enemy attacks deal 1 damage. If you're not visible, this card has no threat. Now, did that apply before I did this, or not? I'm not sure, so I'll just have Rambo take 1 damage just in case, because, well, even if I'm wrong, if I'm playing it wrong, I'm only hurting myself. Alright. Well, Rambo can still target that scout with his M60. So what's Rambo going to do? So the M60 is 4 damage. That'll kill the scout, but I need 5 to kill the Russian soldier. So I need a Valor. I can only get one from Hunt or by trading in one of these cards. Alright, I'm going to discard Deep Stab to get 1 Valor. And then use the M60 machine gun and 1 Valor to kill both of them. Completely unnecessary to do all this, but hey, why not? Alright, Rambo's all done. Oh, wait a minute. Scout was there. I forgot this card, which said, if there are no enemies in a hero's area, the hero is not visible to any enemy, regardless of alert level. Oh, no. Scout does not move toward the nearest visible enemy. Scout moves toward the hero with the highest alert level. So it still would have moved at him. Alright, so that would not have changed anything. Okay, enemy's turn. Vietnamese guard. I believe it'll move 3 spaces toward Rambo. Move toward the hero with the highest alert level. 3 movement. Attack the closest visible hero, too far away. Move toward the closest POW, camp, enemy, or point of interest. Well, it's 2 to him, or... Well, it's only 1 to get next to an enemy, so he's going to move there. Alright. Next round, it'll be Russian soldier, although there won't be a next round. I could delay it more and kill more enemies, but no. Let's just end it. Alright, end of round 6. All heroes get 2 extra movement this turn. Ooh, how nice. Alright, round 7. Enough delaying. I killed lots of Russians. Let's just end this. Oh, there are only 3 threat cards. Well, I'm just going to have Ko go first, because I don't think I need a Rambo turn. So this is going to go away. If I have to, I'll shuffle. Adapt card. So this one's good. All heroes adjacent to an enemy make a free attack. Nobody. With +1 alert. Heroes at red alert may make a second free attack with +1 alert. If Rambo had somebody adjacent to him, he can make 2 free attacks right now. Okay. Doesn't do anything. Alright, let's just end this. I could kill some more enemies, but now Ko's just going to use Brace. 1 movement, 2 action, so 2 action and 2 alert will get the other POWs, and it's all done. And I still don't understand why there were 6 enemies here. I mean, I could understand if maybe you had to escape over here or something, but it's just so silly. Alright, so mission's all done. Successful mission. Only 1 more mission left. Alright, mission success. Troutman says, that's the last of the POWs. Let's get out of here.
This damn Russian chopper won't stop coming.
Oh, I forgot to have the hind attack last time. It went over to Rambo's area. It shot at Rambo. 3 damage. He's in cover, so that prevents 1. Oh, also the flak jacket. He has 1 resistance, +1 resistance against attack made by non-adjacent enemies. I mean, is the hind adjacent to him? I don't think so. So he only takes 1 damage from it. There. He didn't even get a wound. All right, and then the hind flew over here. Okay, whatever.
This damn Russian chopper won't stop coming.
Ting, just let me snipe him. Get out of the way. Bow. From this range, are you nuts?
We've come too far to fail. Let's blow it out of the sky.
Troutman. We should get in the sky for that.
That's why they call me Raven.
Ting. Raven, Rambo, John, Johnny, whatever the hell you're called, let's get our asses in the air. Huh. Whoa. Stream looks a little funky. Having some video issues, huh? Wonder if that's related to the humming I hear. Alright, so that's it for mission 14. That was very easy. Yeah, it just seemed weird that those enemies were hiding over there. Okay, last mission for Rambo First Blood Part 2. Threats: jungle, deep jungle, enemy, trained enemy, elements, traps, and adapt. How many rounds? 11 rounds. I think that's all the threat cards except for vehicle. Let's see. I just had adapt, trap, jungle, an enemy. Adapt, trap, jungle, enemy, and I add deep jungle, trained enemy, and elements. Trained enemy, elements, deep jungle. So yep, all except for vehicle. Big threat deck this time. Enemies: Russian soldier, Russian officer, Russian Spetsnaz. So no Vietnamese. Place the Russian hind card next to the enemy track, so I'll need that again. And Russian officer. And who else? Lieutenant Colonel Sergei Podolsky. No. Yeah. Russian jailer, Russian guard, Russian patrol. Lieutenant Colonel Sergei Podolsky. And Russian officer. I must have missed it. Nope. Russian officer is somewhere. Oh, I found it. There we go, Russian officer. Okay, Russian soldier goes first. Then Spetsnaz. Then Russian officer. And then Lieutenant Colonel Sergei Podolsky. He'll get that one. Alright, let's see. Spetsnaz are good. Scouts are not being used. Officer. No Vietnamese guards. Russian soldiers up there. That's why Rambo had so much valor. I did turn in a bunch of tactics cards. Alright, now I'm thinking I'm probably going to just be using same loadout, same two heroes. Get all tactics cards, 5 gear slots again. You can use whatever you want. So yeah, I'm thinking the same thing as before. Rambo's knife, ranger boots, flak jacket, and M60 for Rambo. And combat fatigues, war-torn pants, Mark III combat knife, and the RPG-7 for Co. What does Podolsky do? He has 9 health, 3 resistance. He does 5 damage when he attacks and has 3 range. Alright, so 9 health. Well, RPG ignores resistance. So 2 RPG blasts would kill him. Or 1 RPG blast with 4 extra damage. Alright, so there are... Oh, it's Rambo's tactics cards. Alright, goes. Oh, I guess more enemies over here. Small map too, it's only 3 tiles. Small map and 11 rounds? Doesn't sound very difficult. Okay, Co's tactic cards. Alright, threat deck. It's big enough to do some shuffling. Okay. There we go. Okay, threat deck's ready to go. Now I just need the map set up. Although, I'm going to take a break for a few minutes. See if I can find that hum. I'll be back. Time to finish setting up the last mission. Guerrilla warfare. Alright, okay. What do I need? I need one of these water looking tiles. I don't need anything else on here. I do need one camp. So, need those. Do not need these. Or these. Okay, I need one of these. And one of these. Okay, one over there. This one goes like this. With a camp right there. Okay, and then third one like this. Camps. Place camp overlays as shown. Just one. 7 field fog of war cards. Well, those are around somewhere. Oh, there they are. 1 point of interest. 2 drop zones. Okay. All right. Oh, and I guess let's move this. There. All right, this can move down a bit. All right, how's that? Can everything still be seen? Nope, too far. Okay, that's good. Okay. Deployment zone number 1 goes right there. Point of interest 1 goes right here. Deployment zone 2 goes right there. Fog of war cards. Go, let's see, 15, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Alright, have the threat stack and tactics stacks set up. Oh, did I shuffle hers? I'll shuffle them both again just to make sure. Definitely did the threat deck. 5-gear slots, whatever you want. Okay. Briefing. Troutman, we can't outrun this Russian bastard forever. We used up almost all of our fuel and ammo attacking the camp. Rambo says,
We'll force them to land. We're winning this time.
Bow, that's smart. They won't be able to fly through the canyon to attack us. Ting, if you'd stop rocking this thing for just 10 seconds, I can shoot their asses off from here. I guess I'm in a helicopter right now. Rambo,
If we get them to land, we can take them out on the ground.
Troutman, you need to land first, out of sight.
Yes, sir. Hold on to something.
Alright, point of interest 1. Search camp. Use 1 action to collect the point of interest. Troutman, this is exactly what we need to get our bird up and running. Quick, get it back to the LZ. New objective, take the fuel back to the Huey. Alright, so I need to go to camp, get fuel, come back. What's the starting area over here? Okay. Alright, so they start there. All right, so get fuel, take it back to the Huey, and then objective triggers. First one will be hero with fuel. Point of interest returns to Huey. Okay. Alright, so I'm not going to read any of that yet to see what's going to happen there. And then mission success, don't care about that yet. Alright, but right now it's go get fuel, bring it back to the Huey. Which I assume just means take it back to the starting area. Alright. But then some other stuff's going to come after that, so okay, maybe this might actually take 11 rounds, because it's not going to take a whole lot of time to get to there. And, well, unless I move into the water, I'm going to have to reveal both of these, but after that, I mean, you could just say reveal these two or these two and ignore everything else. What's going to happen at the end of rounds? First round, all heroes gain 2 alert at the end, and then spawn a B, a Spetsnaz, at drop zone 1. All enemies deal extra damage. Spawn at drop zone 1 if camp is not revealed. Yeah, this doesn't look too bad. Ooh, resolve a second enemy activation phase at the end of round 7, so 2 enemies will get to go at the end of round 7. Alright. It really doesn't look too bad, although I don't know what else is going to happen in there. Okay. So, guess it is time. Yeah, nothing else. I did read the debriefing at the end of the last one, right? Yeah, okay. Alright. Okay, almost all the threat cards are in here. Can't go through the whole deck, so nothing will come up more than once. Let's get them situated over here. Actually, let's put her equipment over here. Rambo's equipment over here. And then over here I can just put their tactics cards. There. Alright, and they each get 2 free ones, so... Two free tactics cards for Rambo. He gets double tap, so get a free extra shot with a firearm. And field medicine again. Keep getting that one early. Alright, so you can heal a wound with that. How about Ko? What does she get to start off? Indigenous. Play when you're in your turn in cover, you do some healing. And probably just going to discard that. And Lay of the Land. Reveal the top 2 threat cards in the threat deck, discard 1, and put the other back on top of the deck. Could be useful to avoid a bad threat card. Okay, they each get 2 threat cards, and then I get to start. So who's going to go first? I think Ko will go first. If I move to here, I'll reveal both of these. No Vietnamese scouts this time, so I don't have to worry about having my alert level go up when I reveal areas. Let's see, Russian soldiers do some damage. Spetsnaz can make you lose Valor. What happens if you don't have Valor to lose? You gain alert instead. Alright, so Spetsnaz, they can be bad. Officers, they're just going to make damage happen. Okay. Okay, Ko's going to go first. That's Rambo. No. It says Rambo right there. That's Ko. Alright, Ko goes first. She gets Alarm Trap. If you are at red alert, each other hero within 2 areas of you gains 2 alert. Nope. Each hero not in cover spawns enemy A in their area. Since I haven't gotten a chance to move yet, nobody's in cover. So they each spawn a Russian soldier. Okay. Russian soldiers, as long as she has, oh, there it is. As long as she has the Mark III combat knife, oh, RPG is loaded. There. As long as she has the Mark III combat knife and is in green, she can kill Russian soldiers in 1 hit. So I'm thinking I just put both of them right next to her, and she can just kill them both right now. She's going to use Brace. 1 health, 2 armor, only 1 movement, and 2 actions. And her 2 actions are stab each one of them. She'll do 2 damage to each one. Mark III combat knife will ignore resistance. Does no alert, so they're just dead. But now I didn't get to reveal anything yet on her first turn. That's alright. She's going to go again and choose Scout, I think. Oh, wait. She also has 1 movement. There, she moves forward 1. Now, should I just have her go again? And then use both of Rambo's turns? Yeah. Pouring Rain. Heroes at red have -2 range. Heroes at orange have +1 movement. Heroes at yellow have +1 action, and heroes at green have -1 alert on all attacks. Okay, so currently they're both at that. Well, for her that just means if she uses the RPG, it only does 6 alert. Which, well, depending on what shows up in here, maybe she'll use that. Probably not. Alright, heroes who are not at red have -1 range on all attacks. Okay. So attacks require, but less range. Alright, so what is she going to do? She's going to use Scout. She only gets 1 armor, gets 1 valor, 4 movement, 1 action. So 1 movement is to there. That'll reveal both of these. So this one has nothing. Water from the river has made the terrain muddy. Your boots sink in, slowing you down. -2 movement this turn. So now she only has 1 movement left. Also reveals this one. Nothing. Adrenaline pumping, you run from the helicopter toward the camp. A more cautious approach would have been safer. You gain 1 alert. Okay. I'm feeling more like this mission's going to be easy. Well, that's her 2 turns, and currently Rambo has -1 range in all attacks. Well, if he attacks with anything, it'll be... Well, first he'd have to get over to where he could actually reveal some of this stuff. It'll take 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 movement to reveal anything. Maybe. Oh, wait. She didn't use an action yet, right? Yeah, she used 2 actions on the first turn to kill the 2 enemies. She is drawing a tactics card. Gun and run. Each time you kill an enemy with a fire attack, immediately move 2 spaces. So she's never going to use that because she doesn't have a firearm. However, I could use Lay of the Land right now, or trade in gun and run for 2 valor. Why not? Let's use Lay of the Land. So what she gets to do is look at the top 2 threat cards, discard 1 and put the other one back on top. A jungle set and an element set. Deadly Wilds. Each hero at red discards 1 tactics card, loses 1 valor, and suffers 1 damage. I mean, that's bad, but right now it's not going to be harmful. And each hero not in cover suffers 2 damage. Okay. And the hum's back. Still have no idea where that's coming from. And dragged under. Heroes at red in a water space at the start of their turn cannot move. Yeah, that's not going to matter. Each hero in a water space suffers 3 damage and gains 1 alert. Well, neither one of these is really bad, so I feel like that was kind of a waste to get rid of one of these instead of a really bad card, but oh well. We'll get rid of this one that said, basically, heroes not in cover suffer 2 damage. Alright, so that one's never going to come up. Alright, but that was kind of a waste. Oh well. And now she's done. Rambo's turn. Heroic Resolve. Now, this is the good one from the Jungle set. Kind of a waste right now, though. Each hero at green gains -1 alert and 4 health. So she'll get -1 alert. Rambo's already at the bottom. So that did basically nothing. May as well use Hunt. So start building up that Valor. And 3 movement, 1 action. So 1, 2, 3 movement. He will draw a Tactics card. Become War. You must discard another Tactics card to play this card. You get 2 extra movement, 1 extra action, and 1 alert. You have +1 damage on all your attacks. Alright, could be useful. For now, he'll just save that. And he'll go again. Sling into Shadow. Oh, one of the adapt cards. So a good card, but kind of wasted right now. Each hero at red gets -2 alert. Each hero at orange gets -1 alert. Each green hero has -1 on all attacks. Probably not going to be attacking anyone. Heroes in cover are not visible to enemies regardless of alert level. Okay. Well, if I use Beat Feet, I can reveal this and get into here. Yeah, 1, 2, 3. Oops. 1, 2, 3, 4. His alert level will go up 1, but that's okay. Yeah, Beat Feet. So alert level goes up 1. He gets 1 armor. 4 movement, 1 action. So 1, 2, 3, 4 will probably be into there. Actually, if it moves into there, that'll reveal that too, which is fine. Okay, you nearly spring a tripwire booby trap. This area must be riddled with them. Be on your guard, you're not alone. You gain +1 alert and have -1 movement this turn. So now he has 0 movement left, unless he spends his Valor, and he's currently visible, because he's yellow and not in cover. And he approached from here, B and an A, so a Spetsnaz goes right here, and a Russian soldier goes right here. So I think it's probably worth it to spend the Valor to get into cover, so that he's not visible. So Valor is spent, he gets 1 more movement, that'll also reveal this though. You find a small deserted fire pit. There are tracks away from it into the bush, leading right into a startled Spetsnaz. Okay, a Russian officer here, and a Spetsnaz right here. Okay. It's really not that bad. The soldier's the only one that's going to go. Neither character is visible, so it's not going to do anything. It's just going to move around and go into cover. Alright, so Rambo's turn is all done, I believe. Did he use his did he use his action? No. Still has an action. Russian officer. Oh, but he's not green anymore. That stinks. His knife now only does 3 damage. Because the officer has only 2 health and 2 resistance. So if he were green, he would one-shot kill the Russian officer with his knife, but he's not green. Alright, So I think he's just going to draw a tactics card. Gorilla Trap. Okay. Worth 3 valor if I trade it in. Or you can use that to kill somebody. Deals 5 damage. Ooh, wonder if that'd be useful on Podolsky. It ignores resistance, so 5 damage to him with that. If I can get him to travel over it. What does he do for movement? Move toward the closest visible hero. Alright. So Rambo could lay out a trap and do 5 damage to him. Attack the closest visible hero, then move toward the closest enemy. Activate each enemy figure adjacent to Podolsky. They deal 2 extra damage during this activation. Okay. So when he goes, you don't want to have a lot of enemies around. Alright. Do I want to trade anything in? I'm going to hang on to Gorilla Trap. Alright, so Rambo's all done. Oh, wait a minute, wait. Oh. Oh no, he's not green. He was at yellow. What did this do? Here's at yellow have +1 action. Now here's the thing though. He wasn't at yellow at the start of his turn. At the start of his turn he was green, so here's a green on -1 on all attacks. So he would actually do, well, he'd do no alert with his knife on the Russian officer, but it still wouldn't kill him because he has no valor. Alright, yeah, no, wouldn't have wanted to attack anyway, but I already drew this. Alright, Rambo's done. So Russian soldier goes. Move toward the closest visible hero. Neither one's visible, he doesn't move. Attack the 2 closest visible heroes. No one's visible, he has no one to hit. Move to the closest cover space. Alright, next round, Spetsnaz. So it would be nice to kill them. Alright. What happens at the end of round 1? Where's the book? All heroes gain 2 alert. Oh, that stinks. Well, Rambo's still yellow. Ko's still green. New threat cards. Okay, Rambo's yellow. If he goes first, Ko's card gives him an extra action. Rambo's going first. So this threat card goes away. New one, an elements card. Heroes at red in a water space at the start of their turn can't move. Each hero in a water space suffers 3 damage and gains 1 alert. Alright, well that's not doing anything. I doubt I'll ever be in water in this mission. Alright, so he's yellow, he has 1 extra action. So if he chooses Hunt, he gets a Valor. But he also has -1 range on attacks. So the M60 machine gun only has range 1. And when you're targeting a Spetsnaz, you have range -1. So really, currently the Spetsnaz have to be adjacent to them to hit them, and then the knife is also only hitting adjacent, but that's always the case. Alright, so you can only hit enemies next to him right now, but he has 2 actions. His alert level's already getting up there. It might be worth it to just shoot it up to the maximum and use the M60. So Spetsnaz, he has to be adjacent. He is in range. He can hit the soldier, although the soldier has 1 extra resistance. So soldier really has 4 resistance right now? Yes. Okay, so it takes 4 to kill, 7, and 6. He doesn't have any valor. There's no way he can do that. Well, at least not in one hit. He can kill the Russian officer. That's basically it. He has 2 actions though. He can fire it twice. 3 resistance. 3 resistance. So each shot would do 1 damage to them. So the second hit would kill the Russian officer. Okay, so if he shoots twice, he'll kill the Russian soldier. He will kill the Russian officer, kill the Russian soldier, and do 2 damage to the Spetsnaz. And that's if he uses Hunt. He'll also gain a Valor. If I use Meld, he actually gets 3 actions. He could do 3 damage to the Spetsnaz. Or you could move and hit this one as well. Now he's going to use Hunt. Alright, so he gets 2 actions, 1 Valor, 3 movement plus 1 from his Ranger boots, so he actually has 4 movement. So what's he going to do? He is going to... You know what, he could go in there and get the fuel right now. Well, this round. Alright, so his 2 actions, so he's going to do what I said. He's going to use the M60. I could also use one of these cards. Hang on, he has 2 actions if I choose Hunt. Now, if I use Become War, he has to discard another card to do this. No, not worth it. Double tap, free attack with a firearm. He could actually do 4 actions, or 4 attacks, if he uses Meld. Now I'm just going to do this. Alright, so Hunt, he's going to fire this twice. It hits 3 targets if he doesn't move. I do want to hit 3 targets. So he's going to shoot all 3 of these for 4 damage. That'll kill the Russian officer. Does 1 damage to the Russian soldier, 1 damage to the Spetsnaz. Then the second attack. The second action is... Well, at that point, he can move here. No, if he moves there, he can't hit the Spetsnaz anymore. I mean, the Russian soldier. No, he's going to stay there, and... Second act, oh right, he can't move though because he hit 3 targets with the first action. Okay, so he's going to shoot these 2 again. Russian soldier is dead, and Russian Spetsnaz takes 1 more damage, so it's taken 2 damage. Alright, that's Rambo's turn. But his alert level is now red. And what does her thing do? Heroes at red have -2 range. Yeah, that's fine. So, if Rambo goes again... Oh, here's what Alright, Rambo's gonna go again. Hidden Tripwire. If you are at red alert, suffer 2 damage. Aww. Each hero at yellow suffers 1 damage. If you're in stance 1 or 2, nope. Lose 1 valor and have -1 action this turn. Alright, well that doesn't apply. Alright, so just 2 damage, that's okay. Have I had any other good cards yet? Yeah, I had 1 adapt card. Okay, he's going to choose Beat Feet since his alert level goes up 1, but he's already at the maximum. He gets 1 armor, 1 action, 4 movement, +1 from cover with his ranger boots, so really 5 movement. So he can go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and use his 1 action to collect point of interest 1. So Rambo has the fuel. Now he needs to get back to the start. Right, it just took 1 action to do that. Yes. Troutman says, "This is exactly what we need to get our bird up and running. Quick, get it back to the LZ. New objective, take the fuel back to the Huey." Alright, so now Rambo just needs to get back there, although he is done with his turn. He is at red, so the Spetsnaz can do some damage to him. They hit for 4 damage. And they hit for 4 damage, so Rambo's going to take some fire unless Ko can do some killing. She should be able to easily kill him, probably not the other one. Yeah, because she's on scout right now, so she can't even get to that one till the 2nd turn. Humming's getting worse. Alright. So Rambo's done. He has no cards still in play. Alright. Ko's going to go, so this goes away. Next threat. If at least 1 hero is red, yes, Rambo is. All heroes gain 1 alert. That stinks. You may not move or use actions this turn unless the team discards a total of 2 valor. They would both lose all their valor. I don't think I'm going to do that. Yeah, she's just not going to move this turn or use actions, so she'll use hide. Hide. She gets 2 armor. Alert goes down 2. 1 valor. 1 action, although she can't do that without discarding 2 valor. So, alright. Her turn's done. Okay, so her 2nd turn, what does she get now? Oh, wait a minute. She's also going to discard gun and run, because she doesn't have a firearm, so that's worth 2 valor. Alright, next turn. Each hero at red activates the closest enemy figure. Each hero in cover at the start of their turn gains 1 action. Okay. Alright, so Rambo activates Spetsnaz. Spetsnaz moves toward the closest visible hero. I believe that's what it said. Move toward the closest visible hero. Each adjacent hero loses 1 valor, so Rambo loses his valor. Attack the closest visible hero for 4 damage. Rambo has 1 armor, so that's going to do 3 damage. Although now he doesn't have any valor, so now when the Spetsnaz moves at the end of this turn, it's going to do more damage to Rambo. It's going to hurt. And, oh, he'll get 1 alert since he doesn't have any valor. Okay, well, that part won't matter. Move to the closest cover space. That would be right here. Alright, well, and then he's going to do that again in a minute. Alright, Rambo needs to get his alert level down. Okay, Ko's going to use Scout. Gets another valor. That's enough for a reload on the RPG. which is currently loaded. Only 1 armor, 4 movement, 1 action. So 4 movement, 1, 2, 3, 4. She's green, so she can stab with the Mark III combat knife for 2 damage and 0 alert, ignoring resistance. That's enough to finish off this Spetsnaz. So he's dead. That's her turn. She's in cover, so... Oh, wait. She chose hide on the last turn. She was supposed to get an extra valor because of her war-torn pants. Forgot to do that. And now she's ending her turn in cover, so combat fatigues lowers her alert by 1. Kind of feel like I should give Rambo the combat fatigues. That'd be a good combination with the ranger boots. Just always be in cover. Oh well. She is all done, and that's both her turns. Yes. Alright. So, enemy turn, Spetsnaz is going to go and do the same thing he did last time. He's going to move to Rambo, make him lose a valor. He doesn't have any valor, so his alert level goes up 1, but it's already maxed out. And then shoot him for 4 damage. That is 9 damage to Rambo right now. So he almost has a wound. 1 more damage and he gets a wound. But he does have field medicine. He does have field medicine. He can suffer 2 damage to remove 1 wound. And then the Spetsnaz move right back to cover, so whatever. He's right there. All right. Oh, I did not advance that to round 2 before. What happens at the end of round 2? Spawn B at drop zone 1. B is another Spetsnaz, which if no other enemies show up, well, we'll put him in here. If no other enemies show up, that's who will be going again. Rambo's going to run away to try to get over there. Maybe on his way he should reveal this, get some other kinds of enemies in there. Alright, round 3 out of 11. Okay, 2 more threat cards for each one. And I know that top one was something that only hurts me if I'm in water, so it's going to do nothing to me. I'll leave that on. Alright, Rambo's going first. He is going to choose, I guess, Hunt. Well, no, first he gets this card, which says, yeah. Oh. That is not the card I thought it was. Did I already, that must have been earlier that I had that one. Heroes at red have -1 movement. That's Rambo. Each hero not in cover, Rambo, suffers 2 damage. Rambo just got a wound. And he is taking the wound to beat feet. And he's at red, so he has -1 movement. So if he uses Hunt, he can only move 2. Meld, he can only move 1. He really needs to get his alert level down. How about we use Improvise right now? He's not going to move at all. But that'll lower his alert level by 2. Heal him 1, although he's not hurt. 2 armor, 1 action. Okay, 2 armor, 1 action. His 1 action will be draw a tactics card. He calls it home. Oh. Now I wish I had him move. Gain 2 health, 2 movement, and lower your alert level to 0. Green. Lower it all the way to the bottom, but you have to be in cover. Damn. It's going to take him 4 movement to get to this cover. which he can do with beat feet if on this turn he uses field medicine. Alright, he is going to use field medicine, so he takes 2 damage and heals a wound. And that's the end of that turn. Okay, and then he's going to go again. This will go away. Each hero at red, no one's at red anymore. Activates the closest enemy figure. All enemies move 2 spaces toward you. If there are no enemies on the map, spawn enemy A in your area. That would be a Russian soldier, but that's not true. So, alright. Okay, that was fine. Okay. He is going to use beat feet. So alert level goes up 1, which is fine because he's just going to use, he calls it home in a minute. One armor. Alert went up 1 already. 4 movement, 1 action. So he's going to go 1 and reveal this. This better not lower my movement. Okay, fine. A few guards, Russian officers. A few guards struggle to drag a crate toward the camp. They seem oblivious to your presence. So approaching from this direction, 4 Russian officers right here. Now, Ko can kill them in 1 hit, currently, with her Mark III combat knife. Unfortunately, she can't reach him. Rambo, if he's green, can kill them in 1 hit. Rambo needs to get over here, though. Alright, so Rambo has his 4 movement. He has 3 more. 1, 2, 3. He's going to end in cover. Okay, now he's going to play. He calls it home. His alert level goes down to 0. He gets 2 more movement, too. Gains 2 health. He also has an action. Well, that got used. I can move over here and kill something, but I really should move that way. Alright, so he's going to start moving back toward the Huey. Okay, so he is done. Yes. Alright, each hero in cover at the start of their turn gains 1 action. So this applies for the first time, so she gets 1 extra action this turn. Now, the Russian officers are the ones that are going to go after her turn. They move toward the nearest enemy, and I guess that would be each other. I'm not sure if nearest enemy means each other or those. If there's another enemy in the area, it attacks the visible hero closest to it. So I guess they would each be telling each other to attack. I'm not sure if that would mean they each get 4 attacks. Like this one tells all 3 to attack, and then it attacks the closest visible hero. They only have 1 range though, so they can't really do anything. So I'm not sure if they should really be going up here to the Spetsnaz and making them attack. And it says, if there is another enemy in the area, it attacks the visible hero closest to it. Should it just be 1 enemy getting an extra attack? And then move directly away from the closest hero to cover if possible. If there is another enemy and a hero in the area, place the enemy adjacent to the hero. So, I mean, whether they just stay here and give each other extra attacks, no matter how many, or they move up and give the Spetsnaz attacks, nobody's going to be within range to hit me. Now, I think I'll have Ko go kill some of them. She has one extra action right now, unfortunately. Unfortunately, she can't get over and kill them. Like, with Brace, she could stab 2 of them. However, yeah, it's going to take both her turns to get over in range, unless she uses her RPG and just blasts them. She has enough Valor to reload it already. That will take her up to red alert, though. However, if she just stays where she is, combat fatigues will lower her 1. Then she can choose hide, lower another on her second turn, lower another basically 3. She'll be back down into almost green. And get 2 more Valor. Yeah, I think that's the way to go. So she's not going to choose hide yet. That'll be next turn. The other 2, it really doesn't matter because she's not going to move. Well, now if she does kill all of them, the Spetsnaz will go instead. And oops, this is on the officers. And they move toward the closest visible hero. Rambo's not visible because he's green. And her, yeah, she won't be visible as long as she's not red. If she stays in cover, so okay, so she'll be fine. They're not going to do anything. So I think, yes, she is going to choose, well, may as well choose Brace, so she gets 2 actions. Alright, so, well, she gets 2 armor, but that's going to go away in a minute. She gets 1 movement, but she's not going to move at all. Her first action, she's just going to kill all them with the RPG. She goes up to red. Am I still on round 2? I mean, I'm on round 3. I mean, yes, okay. Let's see. She goes up to red. They're all dead, and there we go. All right, so she used up her RPG. Oh, does this game have much replay value? Well, I'm not sure yet. This is the first time playing it. You have these Fog of War cards, which, I mean, the first time you play, you don't know what's there, and then, well, if you play it again, you might remember what's in there. I'm finding the game kind of easy because I'm only playing with 2 characters. I think that makes it a lot easier because you have a lot more mobility. If I do replay this, it's probably going to be if I can find 3 people that are willing to play it and play with 4 people, all 4 characters. I think that'll make it a lot harder. And then if I do that, I'm going to let them make decisions on stuff like, hey, what should we try to uncover? Because there might be enemies there might be good stuff. Because if I kind of know what's coming, I'd rather let them do it. But yeah, to just play through the whole game again, I don't know. I think the replayability would only be if I decide to use a different number of characters. But yeah, it's mostly been pretty easy. I'm on the last mission right now. Well, for Rambo First Blood Part 2, and none of them have been too difficult with 2 characters. But as I said, if I were using all 4, I think things would be very different. I think it's just not balanced that great for not using a full number. I enjoy it, it's just, yeah, I think it's a little too easy. Alright, but these guys are all dead. Alright, so let's see. Oh, I lost track of where I was. Oops. I forgot to turn over her threat card before she went. What was I supposed to do? Heroes at red deal -2 damage on all attacks. Well, that wouldn't have applied to her. Heroes at orange deal -1 damage. That she was green at the time. Heroes may only attack enemies that are adjacent to them. Oh. She was not allowed to kill all of them. I have to undo all that. Alright, well, she wasn't allowed to do that. Okay, that completely changes things. Okay, she was on scout. Alright. Well, I think instead... her 2 turns. Well, she could spend some valor and get over here to stab them. Let's see, I need 5 movement to get in range. If she uses duck and 3 valor, she can go stab them. Go stab 2 of them, well, 1 of them, and then stab 2 more on the next turn. Yeah, she's going to do that. All right, so duck. She only gets 1 armor. -1 alert, but she's already at the bottom. 2 movement, 1 action. So if she spends 3 valor, she gets 5 movement. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 1 action. She can stab one of these 2 with her Mark III combat knife, kill him, and do 0 alert. So we'll kill 1. And this kind of stinks. She's still green. That part's good, but I'm only going to get to kill 3 of the 4, and I still have to spend 3 valor. But I still have the RPG, as opposed to I could have spent 5 valor and had the RPG loaded and been at the top of the alert level and killed all 4. Trade-off. Okay. So let's see. All right. Well, what's her next turn? New threat card. Defensive positions. Heroes at red alert have -1 range on attacks. Okay, that's fine. Heroes at green have 1 extra movement. Okay. And all enemies have +1 resistance. Enemies gain 2 from cover instead of 1. Well, if she's killing with her combat knife, it ignores resistance, so that doesn't matter. And she's going to use brace. But now, do I move down here and reveal this? No, I don't think so. Alright, so she's going to use brace. She has 1 extra movement. She's green. Alright, she gets 1 health, but whatever, she's already full. 2 armor, 2 actions, 1 movement. So really 2 movement. Alright, so combat knife can kill these guys. She's going to move here. Well, she's going to kill 1 with 1 action. Move here, kill another one of them. Oh, let's just say this one. And then use her other movement to move back. Alright, that's it for her turn. And she's giving Rambo extra movement if he goes first on the next round. He can probably get all the way back there pretty easily. Yeah, with Hunt, he'll get 4 movement. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then he needs 4 more to get there, which he can do with beat feet. Well, all right, enemy's turn. Russian officer, move toward the nearest enemy. Has 4 movement, so he's going to go there. If there's another enemy in the area, it attacks the visible hero closest to it. Well, I guess he can move, whatever, he can move like there so that he is in the same area. Neither, well, my heroes are not visible, so the Spetsnaz wouldn't attack anyway and is not in range. So it wouldn't matter. And then move directly, then the officer attacks, same problems. Move directly away from the closest hero to cover if possible. There, officer will go hide there. Officer's done. Lieutenant Colonel Sergei Podrovsky. No, not Podrovsky, Podovsky. Goes next turn if he's around. Okay. What happens at the end of round 3? All enemies deal 1 extra damage this round. Okay. Round 4. Out of 11. Alright, new threat cards. And Rambo's taking at least 1 turn first. So he gets that extra movement. Deep Jungle. Each hero gets -1 alert. Oh, okay. A good card from the Deep Jungle set, which is mostly pretty bad cards, but it's a bad time for this one because they're both already at the lowest alert level, so that didn't do anything. Oh well. At least it wasn't a bad card. Alright, he is going to use Hunt. So he gets 1 Valor, 3 movement, +1 because of that card that Ko has, so he has 4 movement. 1 action, so he's going to draw a tactics card, Berserk. Gain 1 alert, make a separate attack on each adjacent enemy with any 1 weapon, suffer 1 damage from each enemy you hit. I always want to have 2 Valor around, just in case. So he's actually going to discard that, because I doubt I'll ever use it, and get 1 Valor for it. Wow, actually that would be a good card to use with Become War, because you have to discard another card with this. I'll be drawing something else before that, so whatever. Good to have 2. Alright, his turn's done. He's going to go again. Easy as breathing. Ooh, one of the adapt cards. Good one. Each hero at red. Heroes at red alert deal 1 extra damage on attacks. Okay. If you're orange or yellow, you heal. If you're green, you get 1 Valor. Oh, well. There we go. You would have had the 2nd Valor anyway. Alright, so they each get 1 Valor because they're both green. And all heroes have 1 extra movement. So really he has 2 extra movement. Because of her card. So if I use Beat Feet, my alert level goes up 1. But I'll have 6 movement. So it'll be 4 into here, and then we'll see what happens after that. Then you can move back 2 if necessary. Yeah, I think I want to do that. Alright, so he's going to use Beat Feet. So his alert level goes up 1, he gets 1 armor, 6 movement, 1 action. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright, I move back there. Now what happens? So I have my fuel. Objective triggers. Hero with fuel, point of interest, returns to Huey. The Huey has been refueled and rearmed and is ready to go. Find the Huey vehicle card and place it in the play area. Any hero may now use its abilities. Alright. Okay, Huey. Okay, Huey's abilities. Has the minigun, range 2, 3 targets, 5 damage. Okay. Missile, which costs 2 Valor, has range 2, 1 target, 8 damage. Okay. Unlimited movement, 5 resistance, 10 health. Special ability. While in the Huey, heroes have +2 resistance, and their alert is always max alert. Alright. When a hero in the Huey is attacked, the Huey suffers the same amount of damage. Okay, so they both get hit. If it is destroyed, each hero in it is placed in an adjacent space and suffers 1 wound. Ugh. Where's the Huey? There it is. We'll say it's right there. Entering and exiting. When adjacent to the Huey, use 1 action to place your figure on its card. Then raise your alert to max. When in the Huey, use 1 action to place your figure in a space adjacent to it. So 1 action to exit it. Oh, you don't get to lower your alert level? Move. When in the Huey, use 2 movement to move it to any space in an adjacent area. Okay, so not unlimited movement. It takes 2 movement to go to an adjacent area, any space. Okay. When in the Huey, use 1 action to make the minigun attack, or 1 action and 2 valor to make a missile attack. Oh, and the missile attack ignores resistance. Wait, 8 damage. Oh. Sergei Podolsky has 9 health and 3 resistance. Well, if you do a missile attack and then spend 1 valor to increase the damage, you kill him in 1 hit. But threat is those Spetsnaz, the Huey. Oh, the Huey has 5 resistance, so it's okay. It's hard for it to kill. Heroes have 2 resistance in the Huey. Rambo also has the flak jacket, so as long as an enemy isn't adjacent to him, he actually has 3 resistance while he's in the Huey. Well, so Spetsnaz would only do 1 damage to him. My question is then, it says, when a hero in the Huey is attacked, the Huey suffers the same amount of damage. So would that mean it gets attacked for the same amount, or if Rambo takes 1 damage, the Huey takes 1 damage, regardless of the Huey's resistance? I'm not sure. Well, okay, let's see what else. Let's see what else it says on here. Alright, so Huey's refueled. You hear the enemy helicopter landing nearby. So behind. Looks like your Russian friends have caught up. Podolsky says, I'm coming for you, scum. Spawn A, B, and D at drop zone 2. Alright, so a Russian soldier, a Russian Spetsnaz, and Podolsky. So he's going to go this turn. New objective, kill Podolsky. And then under the objective triggers, the next thing says, the first time Lieutenant Colonel Podolsky takes damage, then something happens. I'm not going to read that. But, well, if I use the Huey, can 1 shot kill him. But if Rambo's using the Huey, he's not going to need the gorilla trap. So I may as well trade that in for 3 valor. It is still Rambo's turn right now. He still has 2 more movement. He hasn't used an action yet, so he can use his action to board the Huey. And then he can use 2 movement to move to an adjacent area. Now, do I want to... No, and his alert level goes up to red. Now what's Podolsky's range here? That's right, he's range 3, so from here, well, okay, he has 3 movement. He moves toward the closest visible hero, which will be Rambo in the Huey. So he can go 1, 2, 3, and then, well, no matter where I am over here, he's in range. Moves toward the closest visible hero, attacks the closest visible hero, moves toward the closest enemy, which will be back here. Activate each enemy figure adjacent to Podolsky. They deal 2 extra damage during this activation. So then he would activate Spetsnaz, which only has range 1. So he would move in here and also try to attack, but he wouldn't be in range, so he wouldn't do anything. Podolsky will attack for 5 damage. It'll really do 2 damage to Rambo and the Huey. Okay, and then he'll be over here. What's the range on the missile? 2. So then on Rambo's next, so next round when Rambo takes his turn, the Huey can move into here, and from there he can kill Podolsky in 1 hit, if he spends some valor. So the first time Lieutenant Podolsky takes damage, well, what if I just kill him? Alright, that's the plan. So the Huey's going to move into this area, and we'll just say, well, if I move all the way to here, that'll just activate this. That could change what happens here, though. No, I'm not going to move there. I don't think cover counts for extra resistance if I'm in a helicopter. I'm not really on the ground hiding in the bushes. So let's just say I'm right there. Alright. He used his action to get on the helicopter, so he can't draw a tactics card, but I am going to discard Guerrilla Tactics for 3 valor. Alright. Rambo's done. He's used both his turns for this round. All heroes have +1 movement, so that'll apply to both of Ko's turns. I do kind of want to reveal these. She has 2 turns. She's green. She can go stabby and kill some people, especially with that extra movement. What does hers say? Everything on here is going to go away when she takes her turn. Well, let's see what her first threat card is. Adapt, a good one. Not a tourist. Each hero gets -1 alert. Well, no. And the Huey, that stays at max. She's already at the minimum, so nope, nothing. If there are no enemies in a hero's area, the hero is not visible to any enemy regardless of alert level. I don't think that applies to the Huey. If there is an enemy in their area, their visibility rules for their area alert are in effect. So yeah, what does the Huey say? Within the Huey, heroes have +2 resistance, and their alert level is always at max. Yeah. It's in the air. It should be visible no matter what. So I don't think this applies to the Huey. Alright, so what is she going to choose? She has 1 extra movement. No matter what, she only gets 1 action. She's already at the minimum for alert, so let's use Scout. She gets 1 valor, 1 armor, 5 movement, and 1 action. Let's just move here and for 1 movement, 4 left, and reveal both of these. Let's see what's in here. Ooh, 3 enemies. Oh, you gain 2 alert. 3 Russians are talking together. As you approach, you step on something that makes a loud snap. They're well trained and spring into action. You gain 2 alert. Immediately resolve an enemy activation phase. Great. Podolsky's going to go right now. Does that mean he doesn't go at the end of this turn? This might have been a bad idea. So I'm not sure. Well, okay, so from there, ABC. So 1 Russian soldier, 1 Spetsnaz, 1 Russian officer. Down here. Alright, so yeah, I'm not sure if... Yeah, should he be going now and then I advance it to the Russian soldiers for the end of the round? I think so. Yeah, I guess. What is the range on a Russian soldier? They have 2 range, so this guy can actually shoot at the Huey, although it only does 2 damage, so Russian soldiers won't do anything to the Huey or Rambo inside the Huey. Well, we'll see. Alright. Now I revealed this one too, although I need to do this part first. Because I revealed that one. Alright, so Podolsky goes. Let's see. Let's go again and see exactly what he does. Move toward the closest visible hero. 3 movement. Attack the closest visible hero. 5 damage. He does 2 damage to Rambo and 2 damage to the Huey. I assume. Well, I'm not sure. It might be 2 damage to Rambo and 0 to the Huey, but it's worse for me this way, so I'm doing it this way just in case that's what it's supposed to be. Oh, Podolsky cannot be attacked if he is adjacent to another enemy. I didn't see that part. She needs to go in here and kill people that are next to him. She still has 5 movement and 1 action. Yeah, she's only moved 1 so far. She had 6 total. Alright, so she still has 5 more movement, 1 action. Attack. Okay, so he attacked the closest visible hero. Move toward the closest enemy. He's already... Okay. Activate each enemy figure adjacent to Podolsky. Ooh, they do deal +2 damage during this activation. Alright. I guess I'll go in order of what it is on here. So, soldier's going to go first. And then that's it for Podolsky's turn. Okay. So that's going to go to... Oh, it's going to go to the soldier once it's back there. Alright. What does a Russian soldier do? Move toward the closest visible hero, 3 movement. Attack the 2 closest visible heroes, so just that one. Now, he does 2 damage, but 2 extra because of Podolsky, so it's really 4 damage. This enemy deals 1 extra damage if there's at least 1 other enemy in the area. Not true. So, he does 4 damage, 3 resistance. Rambo and the Huey each take 1 damage. Oh, wait a minute. What was going on this turn? That's right, all enemies deal 1 extra damage this round. I forgot about that. So Podolsky actually did 1 more damage to Rambo. The Russian soldier did 1 extra damage. Same thing to the Huey. That's already 5 damage. Ugh. Alright, revealing this was bad. Alright. Now Russian soldier moves to the closest cover space. Yeah, the Russian soldier is going to attack again unless she goes and kills him. This one will not be able to get into range to attack, so he's not going to do anything at the end of the round. But she needs to go kill him. Oh, actually, no. Now that he's not getting the extra damage from Podolsky, he won't actually do anything. So he's not a threat now. Neither one of them is. So the Russian soldiers are no big deal. If possible, she needs to kill the Spetsnaz so that he can be attacked. Because he can't be attacked as long as there are any adjacent enemies. Alright. So that was a soldier. Now what does the Spetsnaz do? Move toward the closest visible hero. Each adjacent hero loses 1 valor. Now, I don't know. Does that really count now that Rambo's in the air? Well, whatever. I have lots of valor. He'll lose 1 valor. Attack the closest visible hero for 6 damage because of the 2 bonus. Oh, wait a minute. If that counts as adjacent, the flak jacket doesn't actually give extra resistance. Oh. What I am going to do, though, so I think the Russian soldier should have actually done 1 more damage. So that's 6. He's attacking for 6. 2 resistance, however, I can discard this card, the flak jacket, when attacked to gain +3 resistance against this attack. So really that'll be 5. So he'll do 1 damage. Alright, so that's 7 with all that. Damn, Podolsky. Alright, flak jacket's gone though, so that's not helping me out anymore. Oh, and then Spetsnaz. Move to the closest cover space. I guess the Spetsnaz isn't next to him now. She can just go attack him. Ooh. You know what? With a knife, she might be able to just kill him herself. I think she can. Okay. So she still has 5 more moves. Oh, no, this one too. A hammock hangs. Oh, she's not. Oh, she is still green. Okay. A hammock hangs between 2 trees, gently swaying in the breeze. This would be a nice spot to relax, but you can't lose your focus. You can feel the presence of more Russians nearby. 2 more Spetsnaz. That's fine. Alright, so she still has 5 movement. Well, she can go 1, 2. She still has 3 movement, 1 action. She has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 valor. He has 9 health. She's green, so her Mark III combat knife does 2 damage and no alert. So she can't quite kill him yet. However, if she just doesn't move anymore and uses her second turn to use brace, she'll get 2 attacks. With this valor, she can easily kill him. Well, with the 2 attacks. But as soon as I hit him once, if I don't kill him, I don't know what's going to happen. He might immediately get to run away. So I should probably try to kill him in 1 hit, which means let's draw a tactics card and try to get something where I can get some more valor. Alright, this is worth 2 valor. Opportunist. All enemies in your area have -2 resistance. Well, I'm just going to discard that for 2 valor, and now she has 7 valor. 7 valor plus 2 damage from the Mark III combat knife. Ignore resistance. She can kill him in 1 hit. Alright, so now the tourist goes away. Her second turn. And she still has 1 extra movement as well. Jungle Fighter. Heroes at orange deal 1 extra damage on attacks. Nobody. Heroes at yellow get 1 extra action. Heroes at green get 1 extra action and deal 1 extra damage on attacks. Alright, that's 2 good cards from Deep Jungle. 1 extra damage and 1 extra action. Well, let's just do brace. 1 armor, 1 health, 1 movement, 2 actions. Alright, so Mark III combat knife is currently dealing 3 damage. Ignores resistance. If she spends 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 valor, he is dead. The first time Lieutenant Colonel Podolsky takes damage, Podolsky grits his teeth in frustration. I'll make sure you never leave, and no one finds a trace of your bodies. You're already dead, dude. From now on, each time the battlefield condition advances, Podolsky moves double his movement speed toward deployment zone 2. which would have been, well, one move he'd get there. Oh, feed was going silly for a bit. When he reaches it, read the next mission trigger. Well, he can't reach it, he's dead. So if he got there, remove Podolsky from the map and spawn the Russian Hind helicopter. Replace, so he'd get in the Hind, and then you have to destroy the Hind. Oof. That was not as easy, because it gets to run around all over the map. Yeah, it was definitely better to kill him. Russian Hind destroyed or Podolsky killed. Mission success. Alright, that's the end of the mission. He's dead. Yep, that was pretty easy. Didn't even need the Huey. Alright. Mission success. The enemy helicopter takes one too many hits. The tail rotor tears off, sending it into an out-of-control spin. It rams into the rocky canyon wall below. There's a moment of silence, and then an ear-shattering explosion echoes through the area, ringing in the demise of one of the most sadistic, evil men in Vietnam. A great blow to the foothold the Soviet military has in this country. You regret that you couldn't look into Podolsky's eyes as life left his body, but you take solace in knowing that he can't harm any more American soldiers. Epilogue. Oh, that's way too much Rambo voice. I'm not doing Rambo voice for this. Alright, epilogue and then Rambo 3. Rambo, I see I'm having video issues again. Probably just need a restart. Ooh, that's lasting a long time. Alright. Rambo 3 is only 5 missions. Yeah, they seem to often be bigger. Yeah, lots of fog of war, lots of tiles. No threat decks, though. Yeah, no threat cards for those, so that part's nice. So the only thing you don't know about what you're going to get is what's under those fog of wars. All right, but not doing that tonight. All right, so let's see. The team and the freed POWs are bruised and bloody, but not broken. As you fly back to Thailand aboard the battered Huey, you mull over your next move. The traitor, Murdoch, must pay. He tried to leave you and the POWs behind for political reasons. He can't get away with it. He won't. Troutman radios the U.S. base to tell them you've recovered some missing POWs. After a brief stunned silence in the radio room, you hear soldiers in the background begin cheering. A crowd has gathered when you land. As the medics take the worst injured POWs away, Rambo hangs back. Before anyone could stop him, he rips the mounted M60 off the side of the chopper. With a flick of his wrist, he wraps up the belt of ammo, preparing for a new war. Troutman chases after Rambo as he storms into Murdoch's control room. Rage overflowing from within, Rambo unloads the M60's remaining ammo into the millions of dollars of high-tech computers in the radio control room. When he runs out of ammo, he throws the massive machine gun through the combat information console in the center of the room, shattering the glass. Murdoch, locked in his office, ducks beneath his desk, shuddering at the sounds of war. Bullet holes fill his walls. Rambo's boot murders the office door. Murdoch nearly fouls himself at the sight of a war-torn, fully armed John Rambo standing with one fist clenched and a 2-pound, 1-foot-long knife in the other. Rambo, please, I don't make the orders. I take them just like you. I swear to God, I didn't know it was supposed to happen like this. It was just supposed to be another assignment. In a split second, Rambo's on top of Murdoch, choke slamming him onto his own desk. Troutman watches from the splintered door frame. He hesitates for just a moment, feeling Rambo's rage. John! Murdoch looks up at Rando, sweating even more profusely than before, but his body won't let him speak. We'll try Rambo voice.
Mission accomplished.
Rambo lifts his knife to strike, but instead of splattering Murdoch's brain matter all over the room, he stabs the knife into the desk, less than an inch from Murdoch's ear. He's still holding Murdoch's quivering throat.
You know there's more men out there. You know where they are. Find him, or I'll find you.
He pulls the knife out of the desk and sheathes it, then walks from Murdoch's office back out into the sunlight. Troutman catches up with him. John, where are you going?
I don't know.
You'll get a second Medal of Honor for this. Rambo pauses and looks over his shoulder at the wounded POWs being tended to by the medics.
You should give it to them. They deserve it more.
You can't keep running, John. You're free now. Come back with us.
Back to what? My friends died here. Part of me died here.
The war. Everything that happened here may be wrong, but damn it, don't hate your country for it.
Hate? I'd die for it.
Then what is it you want?
I want what they want. What every other guy who came over here and spilled his guts and gave everything he had wants. For our country to love us as much as we love it. That's what I want.
Rambo turns back to keep walking away from the camp. Troutman calls after him. How will you live, John?
Day by day.
It's a long road. All right, that's Rambo First Blood Part 2. So, yeah. Rambo 3, only 5 missions. Maybe I'll play that tomorrow, or maybe I'll take a break from Rambo. Finish this up later. All right, so that was Rambo First Blood Part 2. All right, I'm definitely not setting anything up for that now, so I think I'm going to call it a night on this stream. All right, where's my mouse? There it is. So as Lieutenant Colonel Sergei Podolsky would say, "До свидания."